Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. We're just gonna do some easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. I'm just joking. We're gonna do some smut content, I guess you could call it. Some low hanging fruit, some easy, I don't have to think much content type stuff, Doesn't take a million brain cells to put this together type of content. Our buddy Kiki is here for it today, of course, per usual. I'm not feeling the best, so I'm not doing anything extensive today for content. So this is going to be kind of funny because the further I've watched into Nikki's live stream, the one that she took down and that I have the full thing of, I uploaded it and I started watching a little further and I've learned more. I've learned so much more. Hey, Julie. Hey, Peas. Hey, Accounting by Day. Cool Gamer. Perry. Kiki, put your butt out of it. I swear, every day, y'all, he has to do this. And he's just standing here. Like, it wouldn't be a nonsense stream without Kiki's butthole starting it off. I mean, what can I say? Hey, Perry, Fairy Meadows. Mercedes Girl, Marcy, Natflow, Revival, Yoper Gal, I hope you're doing okay. Kiki Butt, Truth Hurts, and Karma's a Bitch. Hello, everybody. Okay, y'all, we're just going to have a few laughs today because, goddamn, she makes this easy. She makes this easy, and, I'm not above hitting the low-hanging fruit sometimes, and this is low-hanging fruit. So I'm going to play the intro and then we're going to get into this and we're just going to have some laughs because what the hell? Why the hell not? Everybody else is out here running around doing all sorts of shit. So I figured we'd just have some laughs over here. So here we go. Like I said, she makes this easy. So for those of you that don't know where we're at in the chaos of what's been going on, and excuse me, I did nothing today. I just popped on here. My hair's in a messy bun. I'm in a sweatshirt and sweatpants. I don't give a shit. I have nothing to hide. So now he's grabbing my strings off my sweatshirt. I guess he's just going to sit here and irritate me the entire time. Okay, buddy. He's like, let's play. Kiki's good for a laugh. So anyways, I am cozy today. My hair is a freaking, I'll show you guys why it's up in a bun. I showered and drank some cold medicine right before my live last night and I went and passed out. But look at this hair today. That's why it got put up in a ponytail after I went to did my live last night and it's large and in charge today. So that's why it's up in a bun because it's like, hello, friends. Anyways, hey, Cash, good to see you. Hey, Mama Bear. Hey, everybody coming in. All right, y'all, we're going to just have some freaking laughs here, okay? We are literally, this is no hate to Nikki. Nikki's been great. Nikki has taken a lot of hits over here. Please, no disrespect to Nikki. I didn't intend on going back to this stream, but it is hysterical. Because the further you get, so the last thing we heard in this stream was that Dolly's community called CPS. Well, let me read you some of the community posts by Veda Jade right quick. from the weekend. Oh my God. I don't, y'all, even on Christmas, they were fucking wild. Christmas Eve, they went live about me. Man alive. Y'all disconnect, spend time with your families. I was MIA and just read these today, actually. Okay, so 2 days ago, she tags me and she says, "Here's your proof, girl. It proves I was looking out for you in May. Look at the dates. Since you want to call me a liar, as soon as I was sent that, I messaged Nunya on your behalf." Bitch, Nunya is a totally different person than I am. Cool. So be ready in case it happened. That's just one of the times. You're welcome. We said that. We all said that. We all knew that. We saw the screenshots. Then you claimed that CPS wasn't going to be called. But I'm a piece of shit, right? Well, yeah, duh. I mean, Merry Christmas, she says. By the way, when I stated that 2 people came from the Dolly community telling me they had thought about calling CPS on you, what does that mean? The word community? As in, I have seen them numerous times in Dolly's live chats. Bitch, you said it, not me. You said it, not me. Hey, Earth. I hope you did too. Hey, Happy Life Jay. Hey, everybody coming in. If you didn't watch that, there's a live stream. You can listen to her own words on that. That was Kiki. Kiki is biting the fuck out of my string over here, y'all. Okay. And you wonder where you get the nickname dumbass from. No other name fits you better than that one. Okay. I had a wonderful Christmas, y'all. Yes. Oh, Cash, thank you. Rita, thank you. Cash, by the way, thank you for the loving on Kenzie that you've been doing. She really appreciates it. Every time she comes running in, she's like, "Mom, Cash." And I'm like, "Oh, Cash, we appreciate you so much. We know exactly what you're doing. You thought you would be a little snake and take Dolly in some drama that had nothing to do with him. Bitch, you named him. You named him. I just happened to watch the stream that you named him in. Just like you gonna do this, what we're gonna watch here in a minute. But okay." And take Dolly in some drama that had nothing to do with him. You named his community. That has to do with him. That has to do with him, okay? By the way, when I'm sick, I'm a petty ass bitch. So don't expect me to be nice today. Don't expect me to be anything but petty. You know what you're getting into today? We are petty, all right? I know there's all this other shit going on around the communities and all this stuff, but you guys know nonsense does nonsense. Nonsense has always, we have an island over here. Most of these people have floaties that have been stabbed holes in and thrown off the island long ago. We don't care, okay? We just do petty shit when we want to. That's what I'm doing today. All right. So you could convince him to come and attack me just like you and your twin sister are. Who the fuck's my twin? Proceed at your own caution, exactly. Who's my twin and who's attacking you? Bitch, nobody needed Dolly to attack you. We laughed our asses off at you looking like such an idiot trying to blame Dolly's community for stuff that would never even happen. People from Dolly's community would have no reason to be involved in anything with me because I don't go at Dolly, you dumbass. Hello? But okay, now try again and learn some comprehension skills. Okay. Sorry, the real Dolly Vision. No one said you called CPS on nonsense. We all saw that. No one even said a creator, period, called CPS on nonsense. She's literally brain dead. That's all. Don't fall for the bait because the fish. The fish? What about the fish? The fish? Who's the fish? Bubble guppies, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. What the fuck is a fish? Who's the fish? Tuna fish? Salmon? Seafood platter? What the fuck are we talking about here, dumbass? I need some context. Who's a fish? On the other end of the bait, dumbass on the web will make you truly fall and pass the hell out if you catch a whiff of her. Oh, she's trying to be funny. She tagged you so she could manipulate what was said and get you to come and attack me with the rest of her posse. Sorry about that. The only person accusing you of threatening to call CPS on her is nonsense herself. Merry Christmas and a ho, ho, ho. That's not what she said. She said Merry Christmas, though. Just like Rev did when he claimed I doxed him. Do any of these people own a dictionary, dude? Seriously. You can't tell half the community about your life, then it's spoken on, and then you want to cry dox. Nah, my friend. Look up the definition and try again. A dox would be what Nikki38 allowed in her chat the other night when my parents' names and my name were doxed and left sitting there. That didn't happen in Nikki's community, by the way. You know what happened? Somebody put the name of the person you claim not to be. That somebody happens to be related to the ex of yours. Oh, but that's not a dox because it's not you. And first of all, is it a soft dox? Is it a hard dox? It seems to be a non-dox life for you, Veda Jade. Or should I call you Nicole? Anyways, but Nikki didn't do that. Nikki did not allow your parents' name to be put in her chat either. But good try. Good try. You people make more shit up than anyone I've ever seen. Using your own words aren't making things up at all. But we'll watch some more of that, okay? By the way, Reverend, I'd love to see your parents' software that you said you know for a fact I am using and a copy of their terms of service, please. Since I'm the only one allowed to trace newsletters, right? Send me the proof of where I violated it. I'll wait. Oh, and proof I was behind any of the emails that were sent to nonsense, you lying piece of shit. Let me get a copy of that as well. I posted a community post and asked her to stay on focus when she came out deflecting that I was behind these Natalie emails. She traced these emails and said that they come from an iPhone in Arizona. Shocking. I've got oceanfront property in Arizona too, if anybody wants to buy it. I mean, if you believe her lies, you might fall for that too. But just wait. For those of you that don't know about what she claimed about the Natalie emails, you're about to get that history rewrote again for you because the story's changed again. That's why I don't jump on this shit and get all worked up because you just sit back and watch her outer self. We'll get to it. Oh, God, this is a book. And did I hear you say that you didn't beg me to take that tweet down about how, in my opinion, you've been teaching the trolls for years how to spoof emails? Are you sure you didn't go to Megan and Nikki as well to beg me to take it down? Last chance. With all these lies and criminal allegations, there must be proof of them. All of you are eventually going to show, right? At Nikki38. Leave Nikki alone. Nikki was trying to be a good friend to you. Unfortunately, Nikki got burnt real hefty. Real hefty. Hey, Bama Sammy. Merry Christmas. Hope you guys had a wonderful holiday too. Well, it's going to be Happy New Year now. Remember the IDs that I collected to steal from my admins? Remember that? You can start there. How about that? Anybody else remember her talking about that herself? I guess we're all just supposed to forget about that. Or maybe you could tell the truth about how you were given and shown proof that this wasn't true long before you went and made those false allegations, huh? Come on, show everyone the snake that you are. And then she tags the dumb one. And some photo, I don't fucking know. Okay, let's get to the fun part. So remember that stream that Nikki took down with the Dolly claims in it, this stream right here? Well, I happened to have the whole thing and I loaded it because I was just curious What else was happened to be said in that 7-hour stream on Thanksgiving? When they weren't celebrating Thanksgiving, they were talking about me. Oh God, Bumma, that's not shocking. You got to remember, there's a lot of moving pieces right now. None of that's, I don't think any of that's shocking. I don't have issues with a lot of people, but there's a lot of movements right now that's not shocking, y'all. That's why I stick to my island and my islanders and leave the rest to what. I can't fight all those battles or even being in the middle of that shit because it's just too much. Like there has been so much that has happened that I've been oblivious to, and I'm glad for it. Not shocking though. Okay, so this is the same live stream that she claims that Dolly's community were behind the people that were going to call CPS on me, and she stopped it. Remember? I'm muted. Am I muted, you guys? Is it just you, Revival? Because I'm not muted over here. It might be you. Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay. Revival, it's you. Somebody type in the chat to her that it's Revival. Revival, it's you. Okay. Revival's like, I muted the bitch. That's my girl. That's my girl. Okay. So we're going to go to 35 we're going to go right back. Hey, Tribal Gal, it's good to see all you guys. I hope you guys all had a great holiday too and are looking forward to a new year. It's going to be a great 2024. I hope you guys all had a wonderful Christmas, however you spent it, and it was the best. And I hope you all have disconnected from YouTube and spent time with your families. And you're all, at the end of the day, that's what matters. If anybody needs a reminder of what is important, please remember that it's not this at the end of the day. I am flat out being petty today because I'm sick and I didn't feel like doing content that I actually have to like be in the brain power. Nikki, you're going to laugh at this. Okay. I'm not doing this to put anything on Nikki, but Nikki, I'm just mind blown at how much she gaslit the hell out of you guys and easily lied. So please show Nikki grace because Nikki actually has been showing up, taking the hits, and been very knowledgeable that, she's acknowledging that she was trying to be a good friend. This isn't about Nikki. This is about Veda Jade and her manipulation and the lies. So let's get into it, okay? Because we got a bunch of timestamps we're going to listen to. I do my homework over here, but I just can't believe it. I was like, oh my God, we're going for the low-hanging fruit today, you guys. I'll be the first to say it. I'm petty as fuck some days, and today's one of those days.
And it just, exactly, it's triggering, Triple. That's why I keep getting so upset over it. It's, fuck.
Hey, Zero. I hope you had a great holiday, too. It's so good to see all you guys. All right, buckle up. This is all under fair use. And Nikki, I'm not doing this to shame you or anything, but the further I listen to this, the further I'm like, what the hell? So this is all under fair use. This is from Supernatural Crime with Nikki. Well, one of my mods dropped Nikki's link, y'all. Nikki does anti-KJ content, but she also does some other content too. Nikki doesn't seem to be a bad person at all. She just really tried to be a friend to this group of people, and it seems like she really got burnt. Me and Nikki have not had any communication behind the scenes, but she has taken hits. And I have tried to explain to the other antis, that a lot of them have had history with her. I don't. So I can only speak on my perspective. And a little bit of grace here and there goes a long way because these lies that she tells are easy to debunk.
I know my heart.
It's just for her to minimize it or call you a liar or say she needs proof of it. That's here. I'm going to show you something else.
And I did turn on the captions for those of you that are hearing impaired.
I wasn't saying that I was lying. She was saying that some of the pieces of the story didn't make sense. Like she's never seen me with a scar before. So I showed the scar
Wow.
back.
I never talked about her scars ever. And if you need to see that stream talking when I did address her claims about the DV situation are 2-3 lives back.
from the poker, but and now not only that, I've never doxed her. I was sent her docs. I was sent everything about her and her husband. But you know,
Okay, so again, she admits that she has everything about me and my husband, which big deal. As soon as I was doxxed by the fake account last December, I turned my camera on, and you guys have been stuck with me since. It's pretty much, I showed it the other night because we get a great laugh out of it because they thought they were going to intimidate me and shut me up. They only gave me more steam to go.
what she's doing now, she did a 4-hour stream on me the other day threatening my family.
I never did a 4-hour stream on her threatening her family. That does not exist. So again, another bold-faced lie. The stream that she claims I threatened her family in 17 times is a little over an hour long. There was not a threat in it. I showed most of that the other day, but I encourage you guys to go watch it if you have questions.
Saying that she contacted somebody in my family, and
I never said I contacted somebody in her family. I said that somebody emailed me from her family stating that they wanted to give me all this information. I never responded back to them. I've said that all along.
Emailing back and forth with them.
Never said I was emailing back and forth with them.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm correcting your lies, you dumb ass. That's what I'm doing. You call me the dumbass, but baby girl, I think that is you. But before we get into this part right here, I'm just going to sing you a little jingle. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Just wait till you hear who she gives credit to being my neighbor in Arizona.
That's gross.
Like,
What are you
why
doing?
life? Like, that is fucked up, and it's punishable by the law. Like,
Right.
these people keep going between her, fucking Carla, and fucking
Katie?
I'm the one mentioning.
And again, Nikki is riled up because she's believing her friends at this time. She was buying what they were telling her. These were supposed to be her friends. You expect your friends to be honest when you have their back. You expect your friends to be telling you the truth, right? Unfortunately, she was misled greatly.
Her, not you, so I won't
It's
say
Katie,
together.
it's Katie nonsense in the
Yeah,
world.
Kate. Yeah.
Those three right there are the most dangerous women on fucking YouTube. They gotta go. They have to,
Right.
got to go.
I don't care how low they
It's gonna
go.
get hurt, including them.
Right.
It's gotta stop.
And Katie might have sent the reason why I think Katie's behind that part, because I haven't done content on nonsense at all. No post. There's not even a post on Facebook about her. So
Danger is upon us. Nonsense who plays with hand puppets. Sorry, Nikki. I can't help it. Oh, we needed to bring out the hand puppet. Here we go. Oh my God, what is wrong with these people?
until yesterday, but since July, August, September, October, November, I get online and there's a stalker video about me while I'm live for 30 minutes, and I'm like, bitch, I haven't.
Listen to this. So those of you that don't know what she's talking about, that's Goose. Supernatural Crime with Nikki. That's Goose. That's the caca. Anyways, she went live with Bombshell in the beginning of October. She had to bring me up. I did that live stream. We talked about it, blah, blah, blah. But she had to bring me up. Meanwhile, she's stopped doing content on me months ago, blah, blah, blah. Well, then she was live and she was pulling clips. And in the middle of her trying to pull clips, an ad pops up that is really close to my location, like miles, really short miles, with the location to my address. I went live and showed it and explained it all. It's on this page. It's down a little bit. And said, this bitch is absolutely stalking me, because even in YouTube's terms, that stuff, your ads are tailored to your specific search history, your watch history, everything. So pay attention to what she's about to tell you.
Even looked at you in 5 months. And so I look in her chat, and who do you know is in there?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, you put her up to doing this stream so you could use it for court. I see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so she an ad came, you know how you play a video and an ad comes across your screen? An ad from Arizona comes across my screen, and that's her proof I'm stalking.
That was fucked up. Do you have any? Okay,
Yeah.
depending on what you're watching, you will get ads on your stream. Okay,
Nikki's right.
like say, I'm looking up like an ingrown toenail. I'll
Your ads are tailored to your search history, your watch history, and everything like that. But look at how she's about to spin this.
probably get commercials for that, for like the
Right.
toenail.
A commercial for Queens, Arizona, and I was
Queens, Arizona.
doing Queen and Dolly content for 3 days.
And she was doing Queen and Dolly for 3 days. So either she's trying to say Queen Bee got mixed up with Queen Creek, Arizona, or she's saying that Queen lives in Arizona. Queen does not live in Arizona. And Queen Creek and Queen Bee are two separate, totally different things. That is not how that works. There would be no crossover whatsoever on how that works. Let me back that up one more time. Let me back that up because that is bullshit. I couldn't even believe what I was hearing. I was like, this has got to be a joke.
but it's like a lot of us have been that girl in that video right there with those same marks because of some fucking psychotic piece of shit. And it
Right.
just exactly, it's triggering Triple. That's why I keep getting so upset.
Oh, hold on. I went too far back. Hold on.
Post on Facebook about her. So until yesterday, but since July, August, September, October, November, I get online and there's a stalker video about me while I'm live for 30 minutes. And I'm like, bitch, I haven't even looked at you in 5 months. And
in 5 months, meanwhile, every one of her videos, she mentions me. Every single one. And she showed her watch history in every single video of mine she had been watching. And every one of hers, she talks about me. But okay.
so I look in her chat and who do you know is in there?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, you put her up to doing this stream so you could use it for court. I see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so she an ad came, you know how you play a video and an ad comes across your screen? An ad from Arizona comes across my screen and that's her proof I'm stalking.
That was fucked up. Do you have any? Okay,
Yeah.
depending on what you're watching, you will get ads on your stream. Okay, like say, I'm looking up like an ingrown toenail. I'll probably get commercials for that, for like the toenail.
Right.
A commercial for Queens, Arizona, and I was doing Queen and Dolly content for 3 days. Queen Bee and Dolly content for 3 days. That's where that came from.
Jeez, like
That's not where that came from. They would have no, exactly. She manipulates everything. Let me just go pull that stream that I did to show you guys how easy this is to debunk what she's saying. Because it's ironic. I was sitting there going, are you fucking joking right now? She just spins and spins and spins, and people jump into this and believe this shit. Like, genuinely, they just hop into anything she claims. You're about to. Here you go. This is my live stream. Hoo. This is the live I did explaining what happened. So I'm going to fast forward it to just that part. And show you what happened. So I'm going to play this. By the way, this is fair use. Yes.
The boy's mother. And so I give him what he asked for. He didn't ever come directly ask me for him, but
Okay. So she's trying to pull up this video and it's giving her issues. She's sitting over there like trying to get this video to load. Okay, watch this. Just wait. Of course, the video's of me because bitch is upset.
at that moment, I'm trying to get the freaking volume button to work.
Ooh, I'm pissed. She knew I was moving to Arizona. I took you guys on the move with us. Like everybody knew I was moving to Arizona. I could care less about that. What I do care about is the ad in this specific video and her trying to track my location and things of that nature, which you will hear coming up in this stream too, that she talks about tracing and tracking again. But the ads within this video are within single digits miles of my location. I'm fucking pissed. Look at the title of this video that she's got right here. Look.
Gilbert versus Queen Creek.
Gilbert versus Queen Creek. Guess who lives in Arizona? Guess who lives 20 miles from Queen Creek? Guess who lives right next door to Gilbert? Bitch, you're done for. There is no reason why she has videos trying to find locations in fucking Arizona, except this bitch is stalking my family. And is that you have crossed so many lines. It's unbelievable. And your fucking history just proved it. You've got real estate videos from Arizona. Bitch ain't even close to Arizona. This is on her fucking video. Nurse Lenny, thank you for coming out of the bushes. You are exactly right. If you put in Queen Bee, so I don't know if her wording could be multiple different ways. She could be saying that Queen lived in Arizona and that's why, she was doing, or she could be saying, I think she was saying that she was doing Queen Bee content and she got Queen Creek in her search. There's no way. Real estate videos from Queen Creek would not pop in your algorithm doing anything about Queen Bee. Just not possible. I don't even get them. I don't get them, and I live right here. You have to be searching those specific things. She's so stupid, but I didn't even know she said that on Nikki's live. I was like, what the fuck? So Queen, either you live in Arizona or you're just a part of Queen Creek real estate, I guess now. Fucked up, didn't you, Bada?
This is, I say it's going to be fun, but
Look at
we're here to win it.
Gilbert.
Okay, so Heidi and I are representing Gilbert. We got Ryan, Monday, and Anna representing Queen Creek.
There you go.
And we just want to have a conversation and share some of our favorite things.
This is The Real Deal, where real estate meets real life. Whether you're a seasoned real estate expert, a first-time home buyer, or if you're...
Let me go back. I didn't mean to do that. All right, here we go.
No, you didn't mean to do that. She didn't mean to do that. But that's what she deflects to. Let's go back to Nikki's stream. I'll go back one more time so you guys can hear what she says here.
Post on Facebook about her. So
you want to go
until yesterday, but since July, August, September, October, November, I get online and there's a stalker video about me while I'm live for 30 minutes, and I'm like, bitch, I haven't even looked at you in 5 months. And so I look in her chat, and who do you know is in there?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, you put her up to doing this stream so you could use it for court. I see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so she an ad came. You know how you play a video and an ad comes across your screen? An ad from Arizona comes across my screen, and that's her proof I'm stalking.
That was fucked up. Do you have any? Okay,
Yeah.
depending on what you're watching, you will get ads on your stream. Okay, like say, I'm looking up like an ingrown toenail. I'll probably get commercials for that, for like the toenail.
Right.
It was a commercial for Queens, Arizona, and I was doing Queen and Dolly content for 3 days. Queen Bee and
First of all, it's not called Queens, Arizona. It's Queen Creek. Queen Creek. Not Queens, Arizona. Not Queen Bee, Arizona. Queen doesn't live in Arizona. Everybody knows that from the lawsuit. And however many times Queen Bee has been doxxed. So there's just this whole spin right here that she did. And I would have never even caught this because I don't pay attention that close. This is exactly the gaslighting and spin tactics that she uses every time she's caught. Every time. I don't give a fuck what you put in your algorithm. You can put Queen Bee in a million times. You are never going to get Queen Creek real estate videos popping up in your algorithm doing stuff on Queen Bee. Never going to happen.
Dolly content for 3 days. That's where that came from.
Jeez, like, oh my God, really?
That's why
From a
you get
commercial
worse.
that you have no control over from a commercial. That's what you get
all
from
those
that?
targeted ads, right? You can't help it.
It was on
Oh
purpose.
my
Everybody
God.
listens to this one on purpose, but it's okay because I'm going to fight back. I've numbed myself out from the last 2 weeks of hell she's put me through. So
Put her through 2 weeks of hell. Meanwhile, I hadn't even done content on her. I hadn't been talking about her until she went on Bombshells and she had to bring me up to tell how she started on YouTube. Remember, we did that stream. If you missed it, thank you guys for joining the membership. I appreciate you guys so much. And thank you, Rita, for being a member, Earth, and Cash again, too. You guys, this is low-hanging fruit. This is why I'm doing it. She makes this too easy.
So it's time to fight back. I'm not a person that just lays down, so it's okay. But if
I
you
know
want-
you're not, but I don't want you. I don't. Not that you are, but I feel. But if I was in your shoes, no matter who I had, it'd be like I'm fighting this on my own. Like it would feel like you're
I do
alone.
feel
Like
that
you
way.
do have support and you have people,
Right.
but you're your own person. You're there by yourself. We're not literally with you. Now, if we were
Exactly.
with you, I think that this, honestly, I think we would help a lot more. But because we're not, it's like, yeah, we.
In my opinion, she tried to go to Bomb and get Bomb to go at me. Meanwhile, Bomb and I have always been cordial. Like, I fucking think Bomb's funny as fuck sometimes. Bomb and her people come in here. I go in there occasionally. She's got some subs that hate me, so I usually don't pop out and like say hi, because some of Veda's supporters go over there too, and they're pretty nasty even if I stop in. But she's always been cool to me. Bomb and her people were in my chat when I was reviewing Veda's bullshit that she spewed. But just wait, she kind of twists something on Bomb here too in this live stream that I didn't catch until rewatching this. Thank you, Julie. Thank you guys so much. But I really think she was trying to get Bomb to go at me and looking for a new community of support, because she'd been pretty much isolated from all of her other places for lying.
We have channels. Yeah, you're on my channel right now, but we're coming to Canada.
You
I
doing
can't even give
this
you a hug.
helps
I
me,
can't
though.
support you that way.
Hey, you speaking out with your voice is more support. That means more than
I love it here. Absolutely love it.
to me than anything, versus nobody doing anything. I
Right.
mean, it meant a lot. Your comment the other day under that short meant a lot to me, and you were like, "I'll always stay by you," and that made my day.
I
was
told you.
happy. And
Of course I will. You're my girl. You're my friend. You absolutely are. I consider you.
And Nikki was being honest. I really genuinely believe Nikki was trying to be her friend and trying to defend her friends. Like, I don't fault her for that. We all have had those friends that we believe in, that we try to, just see the best in, and we try to give credence to protect them. We want to do what's right because, we feel that they're victimized and all of this stuff. So I do believe that Nikki believed a lot of her lies and didn't check into him because she didn't think her friend would lie to her. I did, Kathy. I think I already sent this one to you. I think I did yesterday.
A friend.
Nikki was the
And
first
they're really
one.
hard to find on this fucking platform. I'm telling you.
They
But I've
are.
known you for a couple years. Same with Teresa. I call her my BFF because she is. We talk all the time. I've known her for a few years as well. Girl would never do me wrong. Her and Deb never do me wrong.
I think
I've
it's
met
because
some
you
great
look-
people, really
I think
great
it's
people,
because
and you're one of them. So is Megan. Megan's a sweetheart. The fucking shit they're
yeah.
doing to her, man, it's gotta fucking stop. I'm sorry. I swear a lot because when I'm really upset, and I am, so I'm gonna swear. I
Well,
do
No,
anyways,
I
but
understand.
Y'all
I
tell me
just-
and be honest about something. For
Pay attention to this, and I want genuine answers. This confuses me.
my whole life, I mean, I've had men after my body or whatever for molestation reasons or whatever, but I've never, until I got to YouTube, been bashed for my looks so bad until
Yeah.
I came here.
Who bashes her over her looks? Calling her tube top travesty is not bashing her over her looks. No, Nikki, we know, and I appreciate you saying that. I'm not doing this to degrade you or like try to smear you or anything like that. I know, I genuinely believe you were trying to be her friend and believed all the people around you that trusted her and believed her lies too. And I get it. It was, hey, Andy, good to see you. But who bashes her over her looks? Can anybody enlighten me of who bashes her over her looks? Anybody? I would love to hear it. Calling her tube top is not bashing her. The no eyebrows thing, I do crack on a couple times. Where is this happening? Where? Who is bashing on her looks nonstop? Thank you, Earth. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Who though? Somebody enlighten me. Kathy P doesn't crack on her looks. She'll make a couple jokes about tube top stuff. When Rabbit did content on her, she didn't crack on her looks. Talking about her tube tops is not cracking on her looks. I have never seen anybody body shame her. Am I wrong? If you guys are seeing it, please tell me. Because I've been sitting here. Yeah, we bashed the lack of brain cells, but that's not body shaming her. I would really like to know where this is happening, because maybe it's places I don't go, could be, but that's not happening. She is vile about other women. Vile, disgusting, talking about how I smell like fish. How would you know?
is there something wrong with how I look? I mean, what is it? And then
Listen,
like
you probably won't believe me, or you might sort of believe me. There's nothing wrong with the way you look. You have amazing boobs. Like, look at
I love this part. Nikki's trying to build up her confidence, but I just would love to know where it's at. Oh, maybe on Twitter. Maybe that's what they're talking about because she's always trying to show her cleavage. Okay.
those things. They're amazing. Your hair.
Right.
I wish I
She's
had the balls
beautiful.
to bleach my hair and do the pink. Pink is my favorite color. I'm a
Oh,
pink
I would do it
girl.
for you,
I
girl. I
absolutely
would.
love pink. That's why everything on my screen is always pink. I love pink, right? I bought some clip-ins.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward to the next one.
I got a notification this morning of people trying to strike my video. I'm like, are y'all serious? After
Oh,
all that,
no.
Okay, and again, here she goes on that people are trying to strike her videos. I'm going to skip through quite a bit of this because it's just nonsense. But she claims that she's always body shamed. She's always the victim of everything is what I'm trying to get at here. Yeah, she's been called potato for a long time. I think that has more to do with the lack of brain cells than anything, though. I really, yeah, Nikki, I haven't either. I would love to see where this is happening because this is something she says all the time. They always bash on my looks. They always talk about my looks. Meanwhile, she calls me dick nose and talks about how she's called me fat a bunch of times. She's talked about all sorts of stuff with me, but I'm like, the fuck? Every time she calls me dick nose, I throw in a close-up of my nose. Fuck out of here. These people, they'll never, ever degrade me on my looks. I'm my own worst critic. I ain't gonna listen to some brainless bimbo on live talking about me. Sorry, not gonna happen.
if you're on that video, y'all want to try to take my video down. And
Horrible.
Take a video down.
Who the fuck is trying to strike her? Who? I sound like a fucking owl. These are the claims that she constantly makes that people have given her victim status over that she's never shown proof of whatsoever. She just throws shit out here and people run with it, but yet there's no proof. You saw me the other day go into my back end of my software and show you that I've never even struck her once, never reported her, nothing. Sorry.
That's, oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry.
the
Okay, what is it called?
privacy claim- Guess what the privacy claim was for the whole video?
What?
The whole video.
The whole one.
The whole
Jeez.
thing. Yeah.
She would have an email from YouTube, like I used to get when I showed the ones with Erica, with the privacy complaints. She would have an email that she could easily show to prove this.
And they're also going around and telling people that I'm dangerous, that I'm going to do stuff to them, that I'm out to hurt them, that I'll hack them, that I'll.
Julie, that's what she calls me, is dick nose. Yeah, she says my nose looks like a dick. My nose is really weird shaped. I have a deviated septum. Can you imagine if it looked like that, though? Like, I'd look kind of funny if it was up weird. I do have a weird shaped nose. I could care less. You're never going to. They call me Mrs. Doubtfire. They've called me the Hulk. I could care less about any of that stuff. We actually get the biggest jokes out of it. Me and my girls turn me into, every time they come out with something, we make memes and GIFs of what they call me and turn me into it. There's never been a time where that offends me, ever. In fact, I got a Hulk Band-Aid shortly after they called me the Hulk, and I was so proud of it. I took pictures of it and was like, see, even the doctor's office knows I'm the Hulk, bitch. Like, it just doesn't matter.
Oh, God.
I've got like 50 friends behind the scenes around YouTube, and every one of them can tell you that it's not true. All I said was I would hack you versus going real life on you and doxing you. That's all I said. I was like,
Right.
that's what I would do instead as an alternative, because I just don't believe in doxing. I think that's fucking horrible.
You've never
Yeah, you
doxed
don't do that.
anybody. Mm-mm.
Meanwhile, she attempted to dox Burnt Toast because she called her out online about her artwork, but okay.
The
And
nonsense thinks it's fine that KJ tried to do that to you because what? Oh, you upset her?
Nonsense never said it was fine what KJ did. Never once. She claims it's not her. And Nonsense also doesn't fuck with KJ and has nothing to do with what Katie Joy does whatsoever. I have always said that when you poke and poke and poke, you're going to get a reaction. That goes for everybody. I've said it about myself.
You
she's mad that Katie got the wrong person. She's pissed. She's mad that people are supporting her.
She's mad that Katie got the wrong person. She's still trying to deny that this is her.
She's so
She's
mad.
like, I don't support Katie anymore. Yeah, you fucking do.
Yes, she does. She's working for her. And another big thing is, here's what she's doing. What she did is she came up with this idea
Queen Bee is my neighbor.
in her head. She said, if I go live, so when I do this harm to Beta's family, because the whole stream for 4 hours was about my family. I know her audience.
It's because Queen Bee has to be my neighbor, obviously, because she was doing content on Queen Bee for 3 days. And Queen Bee and Queen Creek real estate are one and the same. Don't you know?
Was like, come on now. And you could tell the whole audience was silent. And I was like, here's what
the whole audience is silent. My chat is never silent. That's the last thing that they are. And there, you will go look for a 4-hour stream on her. You might find the receipts ones, but she's never played those. The one she's talking about is a little over an hour long. And we watched most of it the other day. And I never threatened her family whatsoever. It's just wild to me how she throws this stuff out here and people believe it.
She did. She went lied and said that I'm coming after her family. She's been dropping this narrative for months so that she will have an excuse for what she's been doing.
I'm sorry, but was your name mentioned, Alice? No, it wasn't. So why are you here? I told you.
Yeah, she just wants attention.
What do you want, Alice?
Pay attention. Pay attention. So those of you guys that don't know, the other day when I played the Dolly video, or the video of her saying that Dolly's community was the ones behind the threats to call CPS on me, Dolly's community, I said it straight out. I absolutely showed proof with her own words what she said. Never tried to twist it. Didn't try to weaponize Dolly to go after her. It's not the case. I don't need anybody else to do my piddly little debunking of her. She makes it easy on her own. But she came out, instead of acknowledging what that was said, she came out and dropped stuff on Facebook claiming that I am behind the emails claiming to be Natalie Kennett. She has said that I was the one behind those emails because I have an iPhone in Arizona and she was able to trace them. Well, pay attention to what she's about to say here.
Block her, please. You're not welcome here. You're a fucking psycho. Get out of here
You're
now.
a troll and a piece of shit.
You are a piece of shit. Stay the fuck away from me. I've already warned you. I've already have your threats. They're already written down. Yeah.
What
just
is
because
she
you're in
asking
Canada,
us to prove?
keep threatening, bro.
Yes.
And I like Alice. Alice has been nothing but good to me. I gotta say that I've never seen Alice do anything besides stand up for what's right. I will say that. And she has been dug in the middle of all this stuff. But you'll see that.
She's right. She's threatened all of us, and it's horrible.
She fucking threatened me because she's in Canada, telling me to watch my pocket shit. Yeah.
Oh my God.
When I
What are you asking us to prove? Are you coming at us about being Nat again, or is that what you want us to prove, that you're Nat again?
I don't know.
Girl?
She says prove it. Prove what? Go back to sucking on.
Probably that. Yeah.
Oh my God, girl. Nothing tells
Why?
me more than you acting like Nat versus you going for 6 months desperate to clear your name.
She was even behind the Nat account, correct?
Right.
Like she wasn't she
yeah.
doing that? Yeah.
You want to know how
to be
she
Nat
got,
and shit.
here's how she got caught by me.
Here's how she got caught. Well, in this stream, they were blaming Alice for being Nat. Isn't it funny how it constantly changes? The stories constantly change.
Alice, and this is how you got caught, girl. The Nat person was emailing me back and forth. Well, guess how I got responded to? Nat emailed me and said, why are you cussing me out on Twitter? Well, I was making vagina jokes about Alice on Twitter. Nat was never even in the picture. Well, in the email, I'm getting cussed out. Why are you talking shit about me on Twitter? And as I'm actively tweeting, that's what's getting emailed to me. And I said, I'm talking about Alice. And I clearly say her name 7 or 8 times. So unless you're Alice, why are you getting mad? And well, then I told her, I said, you better quit trying to frame me these emails. I'll send you everything I got about you. Well, right then, guess who responds? Pork Chop and Alice. They're like, you can't track.
Yeah, that's how you know they're.
How would they know what was in the email?
Exactly. That's messed up. How do you know that? Like, how would they both know that?
Yeah.
Constantly changes the story.
Thanks, Teresa. Now, if she comes in on a sock, block her the fuck out. I'm not messing around. I already told her to leave me the fuck alone. She's been warned. Leave me alone.
Leave her alone, Alice. Get a fucking life, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why I say this is child's play. This is why I didn't entertain her for the longest time, because I didn't think anybody that listened to her ever bought into this shit. It is so easy to listen to her and hear the different spins, the different people she blames from time to time. Constantly changes the stories.
I'm not gonna
Please
come
go
in here
find something
with
else to
bullshit.
do.
Nobody's afraid of you. Nobody gives a damn about you.
No.
Go suck pork chop stick or something tonight. It's Thanksgiving shit.
Do something. Leave us alone. This is
They did this on Thanksgiving, y'all. On Thanksgiving. This is how they spent their Thanksgiving. Nikki, no shade, but you were trying to defend your friend. I get that. I give you that. But girl, next time, please vet your friend's information. Please, please.
has nothing to even do with you, Alice. Like, I don't understand that. Why is your mouth involved? But then again, I have to remind myself that you're always fucking there with all the bullshit every single time.
Right.
Well, Nikki, her
All
mouth
she
is
does is
involved.
troll.
Remember when I said last night her mouth is involved because her twat's too busy spreading for that to kill all the turkeys for Thanksgiving, remember?
Yes, I remember.
That's so funny.
You know,
I was laughing so hard about that last night.
you're not funny. You're not even fucking remotely funny. You're vile and disgusting and very disturbed.
Dash says, Megan, do you remember ages ago what we talked about? And I showed you one of those harassing accounts that accidentally outed themselves across platforms. Do tell.
Yeah. I think I do remember that. You'll have to remind me a little bit, but I remember us, vaguely talking about something with that. I know
Have
she'll
y'all-
remind me.
I wanted to ask y'all if y'all have a platform membership for Daily, the new platform. It's a new streaming platform, and it's called Daily Motion. You ever heard of it?
No, I don't. No.
I kind of like it. It's cute. I like Rumble though. I really like Rumble, but YouTube is YouTube. But Rumble would probably be my second
Yeah.
pick because it's just so
Right.
easy. I really
Yeah, Rumble's my second one too. I actually
All right, we're going to fast forward because I don't want to hear any more of this. And then they talk about some other stuff. By the way, Nikki, I had a hysterectomy at 26 for endometriosis. I feel you on that. And sorry you go through that. That was part of that. But I'm not going to play all that. But that shit sucks. And anybody else dealing with female issues too. Okay, let's go into this.
don't like to be touched. I don't want to be.
Okay, 117. Let's go to here.
was wearing the red. She had it poking out of her shirt like this, like it was the confetti
Like the lace part or whatever.
thing. Yeah,
Right.
And she had them all like burnt it because it was a bombshell bra. And I'm like, you fucking bitch. And so we're eating in the mall food court or whatever, and she was giving me the look. She was so hoeing me down. So I took her out of the car and I banged her and I left her there. And I didn't call her back. I blocked her ass. So she went to my parents' house
And we can only speak. I know that a lot of other people you've had interactions with and, you have history with and stuff. I just don't have any history with you whatsoever. So, and I see how these people maneuver and I see what happens. I get it. Like a lot of people, nobody can say that they have not been in these shoes and believed somebody without really knowing what the hell was going on. We've seen that numerous times across this platform, that people, that's my friend. They protect their friend. That's, I'm going hard for this person. I ride hard for this person. And then the rug gets pulled out from under them and it falls. We've seen it time and time again. So I guess I give grace a little bit more than other people, but I don't have the history with any of these guys. You got to remember, I've never been a part of the anti-community, nor do I give a fuck about Katie Joy content or the anti-community or any of that shit. I could care less. I care about what's been said and done about me. And I can laugh where a lot of people can't. They can't because they've had, intertwined. They've been in the same communities. They had falling out. So I can only speak on my behalf. And I also will never speak for Alice or Pork Chop or all the other people that they've gone at because they have the right to feel however they feel about it too. So I'm not giving Nikki a pass and just like blanketing it. But from my perspective, she's the only one over here willing to actually listen and see some of the fucking bullshit spins that were easily debunked. And that is a big deal to me. Everybody deserves a little grace. Chesh, I don't forget that she was a part of that whole thing too. I wasn't around for that. So I don't know all that stuff with her and Steve or any. I don't need to know all that. I need to know what's currently happening to me. That's it. I can't speak on everybody else's stuff, the Unifam stuff. I can't talk about any of that. So I give grace a little bit in different areas too, just so everybody knows.
Outed me, and my dad went and he said, "That's why all my fucking photos are missing. I'm putting it in my safe." So then I had to buy my dad a whole thing of clone. My mom was embarrassed. She said, "You better not tell anybody online because I don't want anybody at my work to know that my daughter is a carpet muncher." And it was
no.
it was horrible. And my dad's like, "I always knew you had that male way about you," and I was like, "I don't get it."
You guys can come in here on your regular accounts too. There's very few of the antis that are actually blocked, and the ones that are blocked are staying blocked for a reason. But you guys don't have to come in here on alts unless you feel safer doing that. I totally understand. But I noticed there's a lot of alts in here today, but you are welcome to come in here and talk as yourself if you feel comfortable too. The ones that are blocked for a reason, and there's maybe 10 of them that are blocked, and they've earned that block.
Get it. How is every girl not bi? When I look at Marilyn Monroe, she's beautiful. I look at women, they're beautiful.
I think women are beautiful. Yeah, I've always say women.
I've never been attracted to any woman
and stuff.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward a little bit more because there is a part in here.
Hot girls getting together. I think. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it.
Don't stay with them though unless
no
you're fucking broke. Let me tell you, broke. That girl. I mean, I tell her all the time about Goose. Goose has me pussy with. Let me tell you. One time, you know who Goose is, right?
Okay. This is why this part right here, Goose, Molly's mod. Those of you that have heard me out Goose and talk shit about Goose, well, there's a reason, because Goose might not be out front here. She might not be in the mix of things. She is in alts and all the shit behind the scenes. She's always been around, but this is why I included this. Listen to what this is though.
Oh yeah, I've talked to her. Yeah, I just talked to
her.
I
had to tell you this story because it was the worst day ever. I thought she was working with nonsense. I was doing the dishes and nonsense. I was screen recording nonsense while doing the dishes. Well, she said something that I had only told Goose, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So she
was screen recording nonsense, mind you. She hadn't been listening to me or watching me at all. By the way, if you learn how to download videos, I don't delete anything so that you never need to screen record, because there's never this, I'm going to take a video down. You just download the video. It saves you a whole lot of time, because unlike you, I don't dirty delete streams. But magically, Goose is involved in all sorts of fuckery. Shocker.
I accused her of working with nonsense. I said, how did she know that? And the next thing I know, I get a 3-minute thing that she had recorded herself and send it to me.
This is discussing Molly's Goose. This is not Charlotte's Goose. This is Molly's Goose that she's discussing. Molly's Goose has been around in communities before Molly on YouTube. Molly's Goose is a troublemaking asshole. Molly's Goose was friends with Tia and then flipped on Tia and tried to lie about Tia. Molly's Goose has lied about everybody. Molly's Goose is the one that is caught in text messages asking if maybe her brother could hack me. That's Molly's Goose, the Goose that Veda is talking about, who was an admin of Veda's, who was also connected to people over here that nope. And
it was like a death cry, girl. And I was like, oh my God. It was horrible. It was devastating. I sent it to Megan and Steve and Aaron. I said, what the hell am I going to do? So, and she knows how to use that shit against me too.
Sunflower Shine, that's totally fine. I'm not speaking directly to you. I've seen a lot of them today, alts popping up and stuff. I'm not just directly talking to you. I don't know who a lot of you guys are even in the anti-community. So when you guys go back and forth in my comment section, I'm not a babysitter and don't know the history and stuff. So we kind of let you guys have a free-for-all until it gets really aggressive. There's no need for that. But questioning people isn't attacking people either. That's kind of my stance. But if they are outright being blatantly disgusting to you, my mods will absolutely handle it. We don't allow that.
Every time I try to leave her, she'll send me some crying thing like that. I get weak over that quick if a girl cries. And she's like, I did not work for nonsense. How dare you think that
That bitch would never work for me because Nonsense would never even talk to her. She's nothing but a flip-flopping fucking phony ass, fake, spineless, coward ass bitch. That's what I've got to say about her. She wasn't the one that was sending me your private messages from your group chats. Just an FYI. There's been a whole lot more.
I mean, I love you, Veda. Da, 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 da. And I was like,
And thankfully I knew to protect it from other people. So there were certain people that weren't getting told. And there were certain things that were getting told to people too. But you were trying to find out who was sending me your group chats from your admins. Wasn't her. Wasn't her.
No.
don't fall for it, Veda. And then after that, I had made a joke to Aaron, and I said, thanks to something Steve did. And I said, thanks to Steve, I've got my ass pussy whipped, and I don't even like him. And that's why I don't need girl mods.
And by the way, that's kind of a tendency of Goose's to emotionally manipulate people to it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Could you be mine? I just got a text. Somebody was laughing that I was singing that song. You guys know me and my songs over here. Anyways, hold up. I did that again. But this whole thing, Goose ain't no innocent bystander, y'all. I've been saying that all along. That bitch is messy and behind the scenes and has done it. Yeah, yes, yep. Well, and then if you think about it, Revival, Goose was also one of the ones that they were using to ask other people to take down streams on behalf of other people. If you think back to the whole art stuff with Burnt Toast, that stream supposedly was a request by Goose to be taken down. Sorry, guys, I'm traveling through the house right quick. I'm going downstairs. But there's just been a whole lot. Goose has been messy in the get-go, and she's not the only one. That ICU mod of all of theirs too, she's a messy bitch. Those bitches passed my docs around forever and ever and ever and ever. And then they claim foul because Erica put Goose on blast. I don't know. There is a whole lot of claims about Erica having a RO or Goose having an RO on Erica. I've known who all those ladies are for a long time. And that's what's funny is Dash X. I know you're in here. You better come off and be able to show where I've ever threatened to dox you, because I don't even know who the fuck you are, nor do I care to. But I've never threatened to dox you. That account, whoever that is, just makes egregious claims, wild accusations all over the place. All right, here we go again. Let's continue on.
I don't need anything because I'm screwed if a girl starts crying. But luckily, I mean, I didn't expect to get on YouTube. I was hoping, it'd be a bunch of hot girls. I'm getting screwed over by like 50-year-old women that are psychotic.
Oh yeah, they're
right.
fine.
I don't know why I attract. Where did these women come from, bro? Like,
I know, and they just keep showing up.
well, I'm kind of glad they're old and ugly because I'll tell you why. Which 50 is not old. I mean, Demi Moore's 50-something. She's still hot.
Well, I thought she was older than that for some reason.
Well, what I imagine these women looking like is like a 65-year-old, wrinkly, miserable, can't get laid, bitter bitch. That's how I think of these women that I don't know what looks like. And that's all that's like following me around and like trying to ruin my life. And I'm like, what?
Who's trying to ruin your life, girl? You do that with your own damn mouth. The only person ruining your life is you with all your lies that are unnecessary. That's the only thing that's happening here. Ain't no old hags following you around. Most of the people that commentate on you are actually beautiful women. Like, come on.
What is it about me that these crazy bitches like are coming? Like that woman was crying over me on her, which I don't even know what she looks like, but Tabitha crying over there on the stream about me. That scared me. I don't even know her. And that I get those kind of reactions and I'm just like, damn. And why does Katie always hire these crazy people, man?
She's good.
Katie's always hiring people, yet they cannot show proof of a damn bit of anything that Katie's hiring anybody.
Find them, but you know what they say, crazy attract crazy, and I mean nothing against any of us. I mean, KJ, she always knows where to go to get these fucking women. It's fucked up.
Every time.
Like, is there like a dark web website looking for crazy bitch to fuck shit up on your YouTube channel? Like,
okay, Nikki, that was pretty good though, I will have to say. But I think that Veda might have applied at that link.
Is there a link there?
And they
Like, what
seem to
the
get
hell?
crazier each time too.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but Carla is a hell of a lot worse than that.
Oh, way worse. Way worse.
I told Megan the
Yeah.
only crazy
Yeah.
women I want to be around is one that I'm trying to bang for the night, 'cause those are the best.
That's terrible.
Other than that, I don't want near them. You know, I've got enough psych ward problems. I don't need any more. And
There you go. You got Ivana in the chat here. Hey, I'm in my 60s and I don't think I'm old and ugly.
y'all know
You don't look
y'all
old
know
and ugly
what I'm
at all.
Y'all know what I'm thinking though, like that stereotype of like a
Yeah.
old bitter bitch that's mean and jealous of other women and just evil. That's what I'm dealing with. I don't mean any offense to anybody. I don't think
Yeah.
She's laughing at you. She's laughing with us.
We've had some of those, haven't we, Veda? The
Yes,
mean, jealous ones.
I've banged a guy that's like 70s. Don't feel bad. I mean, I have a salt and pepper fetish all day. I'm not saying
Oh my God, I need to protect Kyle. Poor Kyle. That's probably who she's fantasizing over. Maybe that's why she's obsessed with me. Poor Kyle. He's taken, honey.
that as a dig. I think older people are more attractive than younger people unless you're
Protect
that woman.
Kyle at all
stereotype. That's in
costs.
my head. I met a woman that's that person, and she's every woman that's around me right now that's like that. I don't know. Every time I talk to
It's every time it's somebody else. It's never her that's the problem. It's everybody else.
one of those women or get near those women, it makes me think of her, and I'm just like, run.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know those type of
Mhm.
women that are just bitter and evil, and you can look
Right.
at them the very first
They're
time
very
you meet them.
condescending and they're mean
Yeah.
without like calling you
Run,
names or
Kyle,
coming off as
run.
in like, I don't know how to say it. I had a teacher like that once.
Right.
Fuck there, she was a bitch, but she didn't be like come off as in calling you names or anything or bullying harass you. She would just say shit and you're like, did you really just say that? Holy fuck. Like just
Mhm.
yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly. what you mean.
I can't say much though because I am a bitch. I'm very blunt. And I
Stargazer.
have to calm down on that, man. I used to be. I get it.
I'm very blunt. Veda, girly, you are not blunt. You don't even know the definition. I think we need to do a whole trivia game and maybe help them out. The Islanders could probably help them out with word definitions, and we could do a whole trivia. In fact, I think Amethyst brought that up today. She's like, I think we need to do a whole trivia set here of explaining things because they do not understand word meanings or definitions whatsoever. Veda, you are not blunt at all. You're a blunt liar, a bold-faced liar. Blunt isn't the word.
For my dad, you know, where you just don't say things because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Well, I do that, and I'm trying to consider people's feelings before I say anything because I'm the type of friend.
Try to consider people's feelings before I say anything. Oh, Lord, shit's getting deep. Get the waiters out, friends.
There's those types of friends that don't want to make their friend feel bad, and they'll just say, "Hey, you look good in that dress." Me, I'll be like, "No, you look like a fucking dinosaur in that dress. Take it off."
I wouldn't say that, but I would say let's try another one. Yeah,
Right.
Hey,
I mean,
Bree.
Exactly.
let's try another
But
one.
to
Or
me,
why
I
don't
want
try
an
the red one or
honest
whatever.
friend. I don't want a friend that's
You
going to
see,
agree with it.
you look like a dinosaur in that dress. I don't even think I could see that with a straight
I would
face.
appreciate that more. I mean, I really, and that's what I like about Erin. She will be straight up with me and be like, "You're."
Oh, Lord. Get the helmets out, too. Get the waiters up. We need chest waiters for this shit. Chest waiters and helmets, friends. We need them all. You all need protected. Protect Kyle at all costs. She's got a salt and pepper fetish. Jesus, she's probably got pictures of him. Oh, Kyle, I'm not going to ruin his day until he gets home, and then I will tell him.
Yeah.
Today. Thank you. I'm glad somebody's being honest with me. I hate when someone just like, because then I walk into a fucking trap when my friend could have saved me. You know what I mean? But I've lost a lot.
Yeah,
of
if you
friends
don't look in
over
something or your hair looks like it don't look good, I'm gonna say something.
right. That way you don't embarrass yourself when you go
Well,
out.
yeah,
Exactly.
like especially like my sister. Oh, I gotta tell you this about my sister. So this is fucking.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward here because they're going to talk about personal stuff that we don't care about. And then Tabitha, let's skip through the Tabitha stuff. Let's get back to this. Let's go back here. We'll go back. We'll fast forward.
Believe in that. Not believing it, but
We don't care.
believe in that. Not believing it, but she does appreciate that in the work she does. She just doesn't care for her. And
yeah, Erin's such a good friend. She just lets people lie to lie and doubles down, triples down. That's a great friend right there. Great friend of the year.
she's the one that told me while she was live that I guess Tabitha does go into people's comment sections, just rips them a new asshole. I didn't know that.
Wow.
Oh, Earth, I won't shame you on that. I think a lot of people did. I've never seen, I don't watch her, so I don't even know, but I hear enough about all of the bullshit. She went live on Christmas Eve about me, y'all. Like, she needs a detox. If I'm taking up her mind on Christmas Eve, that her poor family. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Like, I feel bad for some of these people and I do pity them. Like, if you have to spend Christmas Eve thinking about me, Lord bless it. I feel bad for you.
She called it a trifecta.
Oh.
Whoa.
Mm.
Sorry, do you want something? Oh. Why, you want me to use that freaking thing again?
Yeah.
Well, go look for what I can make then. Yeah, she was a victim. Absolutely was a damn victim. So you've heard it too. I've heard that she was vicious in someone's Discord group. I didn't know any of this about her. But I've been told on a few times, like,
Hey you guys, I'm sorry my laptop just shuts off out of nowhere every 10 minutes. I don't know what's going on with it.
that's weird.
Is there any chance that you could read those comments again on
Just gonna do it.
Okay. I didn't know if you I know but most people don't ever check their thing. I know I'm bad about it. I don't know. I know I had another pack of cigarettes somewhere. Where did I?
Okay. Do you want to read it right now?
Yep, please. Because I can't find it. Where it's. I've gone through that thing 6 times.
Hold on.
It was like the first one you read or something.
All right, we're back upstairs.
Because I like to know what I'm being accused of.
Were they the ones she had on the screen earlier? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, there was something she had on the screen reading it. Yes.
Like it was under Tabitha's apology or something like that?
I sent it to you.
I think it was Aaron's channel.
Send it to your Facebook.
Oh, Aaron's. Okay.
Yeah, it's on Aaron's channel, and I just sent it to you in your face in the messenger.
I'm playing this for a reason because Dash X has walked around in comment section claiming that I've said some things that I've never said, but this gets admitted to right here.
But you said something about shill. That's not it, because you said something about you said something about autistic shill.
Sorry, guys, I have to go get.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember you
wasn't
saying
it?
that.
Do you remember anybody else that had commented that would help it stick out?
I
Okay,
looked all
it's
the
under
way
the video.
Go ahead.
Okay, here's the video. It's correcting Becky since she seems confused. That's the video.
Okay. And I was just there and I can't find it.
Okay, if you can't see it, then go. You know how it says by sort by? Isn't it? Yeah, you go sort
Do the
by.
newest.
And
Dash X has ran around saying that I use the R slur.
then go to newest first and see if that comes up.
Okay.
So is that the only? That's what we were looking at comments. Just that one, or it wasn't anything else. I don't know
Yeah,
what I was
That's
thinking.
what I was looking at.
This
is what I was looking at.
Coke.
I'm gonna hurt that light again.
Center seems confused.
Right.
And I went down here, and this is the first one I read.
And there was.
Wait, are you
That's
saying
what I
potato
remember.
equates the R word? Oh, I said autistic. Okay, I know what you mean. The reason why I said autistic shill is because you did say the R word, and autistic shill gave you shit for it, and you apologized a million times. I said that. That's not written here.
Nikki's right. Veda has been the one to say it numerous times. Not nonsense. Not me. That would be Tube Top Travesty that's been using that word.
Okay. That's where the confusion is. Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
So, okay, you were there. Yes, you were.
Yeah.
Listen how quiet she gets.
Yeah, she's like a dog with a bone. So everything we find. Okay. Thank you.
I don't know.
I didn't know that she did that. That Tabitha did that fuck?
I don't know who she is, Shopaholic, but she claimed that I threatened to dox her the other day in somebody's stream that I don't even watch or know anything about. But she runs around making bold accusations. She has said one of my male subs is a P, that he follows her around and sexually harasses her in comment section. She makes some crazy allegations. She made allegations on iJessie, on Veda's comments. She just runs her mouth.
Right.
That's not
What she
good.
did.
I don't know.
How long has she been
Yeah,
around? I just started
weird.
hearing about her like 3 weeks ago. Where does she come? Like, there's no way I haven't known her but 3 weeks.
I have no
Where
idea.
did she?
Well, I just
We're going to fast forward again. I just wanted to catch that part right there. Now, let's see what else. What else is in
I
here?
didn't know
Yeah.
who said it. I literally don't have the chat pulled up, guys. I'm sorry.
Sarah, can you post it in here for me, Nan? That way I can click on it. And just give me a few minutes, guys. I have got to use the phone booth, which is my term for washroom.
Okay.
All right, so I'll be right
We will
back.
entertain. I'll entertain.
Okay, thank you, guys. I can't.
Oh, she will.
She'll entertain for sure.
Okay, but and then I just want you to know I was not accusing you of lying or anything. I don't even have the chat pulled up. I'm digging through a basket right now, and I was just wondering because
True.
all I remember doing that was Molly, because I remember people going after Molly for that last year whenever I met Molly. Still, like years later, I think she did that years ago, and they're still going for her after that. I mean, when you do something wrong, they never let it go. I mean, you mess up one time and you're going
Right.
to pay for that shit forever.
Yep, they
Like,
will
they're-
remind you over and over again.
Guess how long they've been going after Bullhorn Betty? And when I said, why are they going after that woman? And when I found out that it was over something she did 2 years, it was literally 2 years ago. I was like, why are y'all still going after
She does something all the time.
and punishing her for something that happened 2 years ago? I don't understand that.
Right.
And things they were going after Molly for was 4 years ago.
No, that's not even remotely the case either.
I mean, how long is a sentence? And why do you feel like you are the arbiter of justice and you get to punish them? Like, well, who made you God? You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Like, even with the Katie Joy content, I don't do any content to try to punish her for her behavior.
Reading her art report and shaming her over that wasn't to punish her for doxing you. Wasn't seeking revenge. I find that awfully ironic.
I'm not.
No.
All I'm trying to do is bring awareness to her behavior. There's a big difference. Like, I'm not trying to do any
Exactly.
kind of harm to her to punish her for her behavior. You know what I mean?
Right.
Awareness is a lot different than. Y'all get what I mean? Have y'all seen that around YouTube where people do that shit? And I
Yeah,
hate how
It's a difference. Exactly.
me and Megan were having a conversation the other day about how, you know, I think whenever I'm upset at somebody, someone makes a video about me lying, I think about how to debunk them in another video. What these people do is you tell the truth about them, they go and try to ruin your damn life. Like, they're looking for revenge, and it's creepy.
Yeah, they go crazy. They do.
I've
All
never
of us
seen that shit.
together have literally tried to just bring awareness. That's all we want.
That's it. We're not trying to do no harm, but everybody on YouTube is so vengeful and just. I've never, even in my real life, I have not seen people that do that shit in my own real life. Well, maybe 2 people, but not like where you're being punished for crimes or not crimes.
Christoph Fan iJessie was one of the first ones to say that I deep faked audio of Molly, that the clips that I put out of Molly were deep faked audio. But what they did was they didn't clip my clips. They took a clip of what Katie Joy had posted and said that I had used that. Well, my real video existed the entire time. They didn't go and see that my video had the full entire context in it. So that's the only real interaction I've had with him. He was behind a lot of the stuff trying to say I was Katie in the beginning with me. He got ignored pretty fast on, like, for me, he was a non-factor too. I actually spoke to him through voice chat. Like, I actually sent him a voice clip of my real voice early on to prove to him that I wasn't Katie, but he still ran with that narrative. He actually did a video calling Veda out on her art and the BS that happened there. But Dash X made a whole lot of accusations on him in Tube Top Travesties video section. I don't know all the ins and outs of him.
But mistakes that you made years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He came in my comment section and was talking the other day. He's not blocked over here. But then as soon as he left here, he went over to EKC's and called me the gatekeeper of YouTube. Like, he's so flip-floppy, wish-washy. It's no big deal. They're non-factors because I can source every single thing that they've tried to claim.
Yeah.
I just don't get why these people think that they're God. Could you imagine being punished for something you did 3 or 4 years ago and they're trying to take your channel down over it still?
FWI. Dash X is, in my opinion, very dangerous. When you accuse people of being pedophiles with no proof, if you accuse people of sexually harassing you, like they've tried to say I did to Steve, which never was said, they've twisted it and said I've insinuated it, you would have to have a conversation with the person. Those type of accusations that people just run in comment sections with are dangerous and they're not okay. So I'm glad that you had a positive experience with her. I know you've been around that crew for a long time and were a part of that. I have never had any positive interaction there, nor have I ever threatened to dox the person, nor have I ever used the R slur, nor have I done any of the comments that she tends to make about myself. So I have a very different take on that.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that's messed up. That I don't.
That's what happened to Molly, literally.
Yeah, she did. You're right, Laura. Charlotte did go after Tabitha Jane. Yeah, she did.
Listen
And
to
then
this.
Tabitha Jane ended up like bawling her eyes out because she's like, "Oh my God, I didn't do anything. What the fuck?" She's thinking, Charlotte's coming for her, and she's like, "I didn't do anything. It was the wrong Tabitha. She's Tabitha Jane. The person who did it, their name was Tabby. That's where the confusion was, I guess."
And who's Tabby? I've never heard of them either.
Her other account is Backstory Tabby.
Who's Tabby?
No, Molly. What? Sorry, Tabby
Who's
is
Tabby?
Laura, can you help me with that? I know you're
Same
still here in the
person.
chat. Tabby, what the fuck was Tabby? She's part of. She's in the other asshole community.
Okay.
Like, I don't know which part. If it's with Bombshell or Nunya and those guys, or if it's with
Pay attention.
Tabby is a random YouTube user. Yeah, I know
Okay,
that.
does she go by Tabby or?
Yeah, she goes by Tabby.
Okay.
What? Oh my God! What part of the community? I forget. It's I don't know if it's Bombshell and them guys, or
That'd be like the trauma.
Like with I don't fucking know, man.
Bombshell goes with Flava, and all of them
Yeah,
is
like any of
Bombshell.
that's what I think it was to do with. And like Flava's Live, maybe one of those people, maybe. And Tabby was bitching at them for putting something up and Tabby's like, "You had no permission to do that, blah, 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 blah." And that's how it started. And Charlotte assumed it was Tabitha Jane. And it wasn't.
That's the Michelle Sabate community. That's like the Michelle Sabate community, ain't it?
Yeah.
Like they all do content on Michelle or some shit.
That's the same Tabitha. Tabitha Jane goes between the anti-KJ and the Michelle Sabate.
Or maybe with Amber even. Maybe it was with Amber. It was around
Yeah, that's Michelle. And let me tell you something about that community. You think real life, those bitches will go real life on your ass.
Crazy. They are crazy.
They'll put your husband's obituaries and everything up. It's crazy over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna
the anti-split. Some of them went for Michelle Sabate. Some of them unfortunately came this way. But pay attention to what Veda's about to say about Bombshell coming up here in I think 2 minutes.
And can you kind of sort of give me like a time frame where she says this? Hey DC.
Every time you say none, I think of none.
A private email they had sent to Tabitha Jane and asked Charlotte to take it down, and Charlotte lost her crap and overreacted, sobbing and screaming. It was way over the top.
Who was sobbing and screaming? Charlotte or the woman?
Charlotte, I guess.
Oh, really?
I'll read it again. Charlotte had posted a private email they had sent to Tabitha Jane.
Okay.
Who's they? And asked Charlotte to take it down. Charlotte lost her crap, it overreacted, sobbing and screaming. It was way over the top.
I miss Charlotte though. I know a lot of people here don't like Charlotte. I love Charlotte. I hate to say it. She's never done anything wrong to me though. I know Aaron doesn't really like her. Huh?
Right.
She's mad at me because she thinks I said, I don't even remember now. What did I do again, Teresa? I forget. Oh, TJ. Tabby is they. Thank you. What
Oh,
the fuck did I
Charlotte's
do
mad
again?
at you? Did you say Charlotte's mad at you?
Yeah, I did something. Somebody told her I said something. I was talking about her on my channel, about her losing her channel.
Was it
It wasn't
true?
anything bad. At least it wasn't bad from my end, but somebody told her I said something and she got really pissed off. And she's like, Nikki should know better. And I'm like,
I hate sisters, man.
I hate it. That's what I mean. Like the people going in the chat and starting shit. There was people in there like, no, Nikki didn't say that. Nikki would never say that. She was like having your back. So I don't know if she's mad at me anymore.
They did that to me last month. I was covering a Queen Bee stream and the bombshell girl got brought up and I had never
Listen, pay a close attention to this. All my bomb viewers in here, pay attention to this and tell me what you take out of this.
heard of her before. And somebody in my chat was trying to tell me
Yeah.
that the woman was a scammer. And they were trying to get me to call the woman a scammer. I said, I'm not going to call a person I don't know a scammer. I don't know her. And because I didn't do it, she went live after my live and guess what happened? 3 of the people that were in my live chat being nice the whole 2 hours went over there and told her that I was talking shit about her when I was really having her back and just saying I don't know her. And so I had to go up on her panel and defend myself because she was believing them.
I had to go up on her panel because she was believing them. But pay attention to what she says about bomb here.
Yeah. Who?
I said, you can watch my whole
She's not mad
stream.
at me no more? Yeah, I was asking questions. Thank you, Teresa. It was asking questions about why was she warned, was she this? I don't remember. Anyways, it's on one of my lives or videos or some shit. And it wasn't anything bad. I was literally asking questions. And then Charlotte said, well, Nikki should know better. Like for even thinking that. I think she thinks I was thinking that, but I was just asking questions. And I don't even
That doesn't sound like she's being mad, like she's mad at you though. It doesn't sound
she
like
was upset. She was
Oh,
upset.
really?
But people in the audience were telling her, no, it's not like that. No. So one person said it was,
Right.
and like a whole bunch of other people were like, no, not at all. No.
But were you questioning if something was true genuinely? Like it was hard to believe if something was true, or were you talking shit about her? You know what I mean?
No, I wasn't talking shit about her. No, I was asking, fuck, what was I asking, Teresa? I think I was asking if she was banned because of playing Michelle content.
Right here.
Oh,
Or
I think they mass flagged her. That's what I think.
She thinks they mass flaked her. Now pay attention.
I do too.
Absolutely.
They're talking about Charlotte.
I don't remember.
I mean, Michelle would come in her comments and her live chat. I was in her live chat every day, and Michelle would come in there and threaten to do it. I mean, and when I went, I
got tied up with all those people, right?
Yeah. And what really gave it away is I'm a very good reader if somebody's lying. And I was on Bombshell's panel and I had asked her if anybody had mass flagged
I was on Bombshell's panel and I had asked her.
And the way she had answered me gave it away. It was like, yeah, they did.
Is she trying to insinuate that Bombshell mass flagged Charlotte? Is that what she's trying to insinuate? Anybody know? I wouldn't know anything about that, FWI. I couldn't tell you the slightest of what KJ does for content, so I would have been like, see, stuff like that is that what she's insinuating? Anybody else catch that? Should I back it up so you guys can hear it again? Or am I misreading that? Tell me honestly, because I was like, wait a second. Charlotte, I don't even know how Charlotte got yeeted off the platform, but to my understanding, it had nothing to do with any other thing. I'm going to back that up and just play that again, because when I heard that, I was like, wait the fucking moment here. Wait, what?
I mean, Michelle would come in her comments and her live chat. I was in her live chat every day, and Michelle would come in there and threaten.
Yeah, that's Panda. That's my thing. I was like, the fuck? What? I was blown away by this.
And to do it. I mean, and when I
got tied up with all those people, right?
Yeah. And what really gave it away is I'm a very good reader if somebody's lying. And I was on Bombshell's panel and I had asked her if anybody had mass flagged her. And the way she had answered me gave it away. It was like, yeah, they did.
She wasn't mass flagged. She got banned for circumventing. Totally different thing. But I find that interesting that she tried to use Bombshell to go at me, and now she just spins whatever she can spin, and she thinks nobody's ever going to catch it. This is a 7-hour stream, so of course people aren't going to really review this.
That
You know, when someone gives,
wasn't talking shit. No way.
you know how Katie's like overdoing the
Panda, that's that Veda Jade chick. That Vada Jade that in the beginning of October showed up on Bombshells and tried to stir shit because she was on the call with Devious, if you remember that. And then she had to bring me up. She had to bring me up to give Bombshell context. And then I reviewed Bomb's content of that. That's Tube Top Travesty that's talking.
the doxing, the hacking thing where she's making 90 posts about the hacking. When you over elaborate like
Bomb, listen to this. I just found this today. I'm going to back it up again. Sorry. Listen to this shit and tell me what you think. I don't know if I'm misunderstanding what she's trying to say or if this is what she's saying, but this blew my mind. This stream, just so you know why I'm reviewing it. She claimed that Dolly's community was behind the people going to her to call CPS. Then she claimed that when she got that ad from Arizona after she was poking at me and doing all that shit, she said that it popped up in her stream because Queens, Arizona, which was actually Queen Creek, but it was because she was doing Queen Bee content for 3 days. She's lied so much, but listen to this part.
Like she's mad at you though. It doesn't sound
She
like
was upset. She was
Oh,
upset.
really?
Let me go back. There we go.
I mean, Michelle would come in her comments in her live chat. I was in her live chat every day, and Michelle would come in there and threaten to do it. I mean,
listen to this. They're talking about why Charlotte got banned. This is what caught me off guard because I've never seen your community do anything like this.
and when I went, I
got tied up with all those people, right?
Yeah. And what really gave it away is I'm a very good reader if somebody's lying. And I was on Bombshell's panel and I had asked her if anybody had mass flagged her. And the way she had answered me gave it away. It was like, yeah, they did.
It was like, yeah, they did. They're talking about why Charlotte got banned. That had nothing to do with Bombshell. She got banned for circumvention. Yeah. That should just... She throws so much shit in here into all these communities that people just miss this shit. But she's out here just throwing shit. And this was after she used Bombshell to try and poke at me. She went on Bombshell's panel and just had to do... Bomb had nothing to do with that shit, in my opinion. I just caught this today and it was like, what the fuck? Lying bitch. Anyways, that's what that is. But just so everybody knows, I've never seen or heard any of that before. Charlotte got banned for circumvention. Bomb. But you notice how she just lies to lie to lie? Like, fuck, she just lies and throws everybody into it. She's thrown Dolly into this, Queen Bee into this, Bomb. Like, she just throws names, throws them all out.
That
You know, when someone gives,
wasn't talking shit. No way.
Of course.
you know how Katie's like overdoing the doxing, the hacking thing where she's making 90 posts about the hacking. When you over elaborate like that, you're lying.
Ding, ding, ding. Kind of like you do all the time, Tube Top Travesty.
When you're trying to give too many details that are unnecessary, you're lying.
Yeah, Bomb, I figured. That's all she does, man. That's all she fucking does. But how many more people is she going to have to toss in here and just try to fucking say whatever? Like, this shit just drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. When I heard that about Bomb today, I was like, where'd she pull that out of her ass? Where the fuck she pull that out? Bunch of bullshit. And she takes panels and does this shit, and people just jump and run with the shit she says. This was from the end of November. Bombshell, end of November is when she did this. Fucking asshole. This was Thanksgiving. Fucking lying clown.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna play.
Like Renelle said.
This is over at Supernatural Crimes for Nikki. And Nikki's in the comment section. Nikki had no clue who any of these people were she was talking about. So she didn't check her on any of this shit because she doesn't know, from my understanding, she doesn't know what she's been saying is she doesn't know these communities, and Nikki's seen her for what she is. She got caught up in all sorts of fucking lies, Bomb, recently. I'm sure you haven't even remotely kept up on what's going on, but she got herself in some slings in her own community finally. And people are starting to see what a liar McLiarson she is.
Beginning of this, the beginning of Tabitha's video, she is saying those things about Shannon. I'm sorry, I gotta hear this for myself.
Let's go. I'll shut up.
Really?
And Nikki did take this stream down, just so you guys know, because she realized how many lies Veda had told about so many people in it. I have the full deleted thing, but she did take it down because she accused Dolly's community of being behind CPS calls or potential CPS calls that she stopped. She's throwing Queen Bee's name into shit. She's throwing your name into shit. She's throwing me into shit. She just throws everybody into shit and has nothing to back it up.
How to marry it best. But basically,
Oh, did she bomb? I didn't know that.
figure that there is a trifecta.
Okay, let's go faster. Let's go more. So that was something about that Tabitha Jane, I think, something like that. Let's continue on. I got a couple more timestamps here. We'll look at. I didn't even mean to pull that one today. I was just like, are you fucking joking? Bomb gets blamed for enough.
Fit in, get us all in one place, all that have been hurt, and stand up to this and this horrible mess. Everybody has given up.
Oh, hold on. Here's the poor her rant. Okay.
I'm not trying to do that.
I do,
but
sorry.
with a creep show creep show art moment, it might knock her ego down about 10 inches or something. What's your email? Let me.
Bomb, I know. I didn't know these people. Like, I had fucking no clue of all this shit. She has been all over spreading lies. All over hell spreading lies. Fucking wild and rewriting history and shit. Like, I've never had anything. I don't even do Dolly content. And then she tried to throw Dolly's community. Like, just fucking wild shit.
Write it out. I got a pen.
It's crazy.
I put it in the chat. It's Nicole Farron, NIC.
Sorry, I can't get to the chat. My phone's dead. NIC.
It's okay. I'll read it out to you.
Okay, I'm gonna fast forward.
Show art moment. Have I not?
Yes, you have.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, okay.
And
All
you'll
right,
be
sounds
safe
good.
there. I mean, you'll be safe there. We guard it like a hawk. Ain't nobody getting
I'm still
in.
trying to join it, and I can't get in.
I have no fucking clue what they're talking about with the trifecta. No clue.
How
It's
come?
fucking weird.
I was
Yeah,
wondering because I
Just
didn't
pull
get a
shit out of her
thank you
ass.
But
No, I
please
tried to,
don't.
and it keeps going to a blank screen. I'm like,
Me, Nikki, and Megan are going to manage it. It is the best. I was thinking about it, and I was like, God, I love Patreon. I just wish I could get. It's just
Right.
It's $4, and
Oh, KB, she was. Yeah, in the beginning of October. She went over there trying to kiss Bomb's ass. Absolutely, she did. She tried, in my opinion. I still think she was trying to hope to get Bomb because you got to remember there's a few mutual subs floating around here. And one of them that loves Bomb, that hates me, used to love Veda, I guess, Misty. She floats around a lot. So Veda saw an in over there and was, had to go up and explain where she came from and threw me in there. I reviewed that back in October. And then she claims that I just came out of nowhere talking shit about her. No, I didn't. No, I fucking didn't. She was on Bomb's panel talking shit about me, rewriting goddamn history, and I corrected it. She is so fucking messy, y'all. So messy.
And I'm trying to basically take the people that have been knocked to the side, that have been fucked over in this community, all the people that have been screwed over and just hanging, and they're tired of the trolls. They're tired of trying to find somewhere to be and fit in, get us all in one place, all that have been hurt, and stand up to this and this horrible mess. Everybody has given up. Get your pants back on and get your shit together. It's not over yet. We've got a job to do. We need to have evidence up in that Patreon. We need to have everybody working together, and we need people to stop leaking shit, stop feeding the trolls, stop giving them power to hurt people, because that gives her power.
Oh, yeah. Anything ran by you is going to be an epic shit show.
Or to hurt people. That's the problem here. Now half of them work for her ass. That's how good of a job we've done so far.
yeah, there's a lot of I don't know what else to call them, but kind of like stragglers that are off on their own, too scared to say anything. They need some.
It would piss me off too, Bomb, because you were fucking nice to her.
They need some assistance. They need some help. I don't know. It's just like, for instance, there's a few people that I have talked to, and they don't want to.
Fuck, now she's going to say, as soon as I played her words and her blame in Dolly's community, she said, she's trying to get Dolly's community to go after me. Then her lies about the queen bee shit. I said earlier to somebody, I said, she's going to say, she's trying to get the queen bee community to go after me. Now it's going to be, she is trying to get Bombshell's community to go after me. Bitch, you did it all on your own. You said all this shit. I just found it because I had nothing better to fucking do than listen to you lie, because it's fucking ironic. All the lies. And I find it fucking low hanging fruit. Okay. I'm petty. I've been sick. I had it in me today. I had time today to listen to your petty ass lies about all of us. And here we be. But I ain't trying to get anybody to go after you. Your own fucking words do that, bitch.
They want to get involved, but from behind the scenes, because they don't want Katie coming after them.
Come out the way.
Right.
They're scared of her.
Fucking
So
crazy shit.
it's almost like you have to kind of swoop them up, give them a hug, and kind of push them along and be like, come on, we got you. We got you. And we do. We really do.
Well, stand behind me, okay? She is terrified of me. I'm telling you, she is terrified of me. Before I even put the RO, I'm telling you, she was scared to come for me.
Ain't nobody scared of you, Tube Top. Ain't nobody scared of you, because all you do is lie to lie.
I'm not afraid of her. I mean, I
Yeah.
will put her in a place.
I thought you were afraid for your life. That was the basis of getting the RO that you were denied getting, because there was no proof and jurisdiction reasons. I mean, come the fuck on.
2 seconds. I mean, she knows it. I'm not going to let anybody get hurt like that. And if she tries to hurt you in any kind of way, slap her ass with an RO so fast, all of you at one time, she won't be able to breathe.
Bomb.
I think it'd be a great, I am confused about a few things, but I will be working it out.
I've got drives full, guys. Drives of years of
Yeah.
people collecting shit. Years of shit.
The
When I ask people for
Right,
evidence to
right, yeah.
investigate, you wouldn't believe the drives I got sent. Oh my God.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, like even Autistic Shell, she's, fuck man, that girl's the person to go to as well.
Oh yeah, Nikki, I'm sorry. No, that one's nothing but a fucking train wreck at times too, and just throws shit out and goes along with Tube Top Travesties lies a lot.
Steve. Yeah, what about Jessie Bear? Thing is though, Katie
Yeah,
doesn't
where'd
go
she
live
go?
anymore, so we can't really say if she was gone. Yeah, she was gone. I have not seen her. I do not
Me
believe
either.
Katie doesn't
Don't
go
hear
live
of
on
her or
YouTube.
anything.
She's the safe place to land on the internet. The fuck out of here. She puts tracers on everybody's emails and brags about that shit. That's coming up. Hold on.
Or
Yeah.
either. And
I
she
wanna
doesn't go live either, so it's hard to tell.
I want to find this
Right.
Vanessa Starlight person. That's who I want to find. That's apparently Katie's right-hand gal. That's who I'm looking
The
for.
fuck?
There's a lot of people that work for Katie behind the scenes.
I think
guys.
my
There's a
cat's
lot.
horny.
Oh yeah.
Unirock's still in the picture, even though he's working behind the scenes. You know he's still working behind the scenes with these people.
No, he is not. Is Uni even going live anymore? Oh my God, she cannot stop. What?
Whoa. Okay, I just got sent something fucking amazing. All timelines, all the legal trouble, going real life and doxing, issues surrounding sexuality, issues around CSA and minors, behavior towards subscribers and members, coverage of the Duggars, issues surrounding religion, Katie Joy before YouTube. Fuck me. Thank you.
Perfect. Perfect.
Fuck out of here. I can't.
Yes, this is a great start. Absolutely.
Let me tell you a warning, though, Nikki, because I won't be a friend if I don't.
Oh,
I tried to do this with a 3-part series about Nat, and that's where Charlotte came from. Remember?
oh, tell us here.
The day I made the
Yes.
tweet about the 3-part series, my ass was grass. Just
Oh, that 3-part series had people shaking in the boots. Did she ever do a 3-part series? And what the fuck was it supposed to be about, anyways? But I guess her ass was grass at that point in time. Maybe you should mow that shit.
let y'all
Yeah,
know
what the fuck happened to
Yep.
that?
that's where all of this is from, because I was
That
gonna
is
do
so
it,
true.
which I'm still
I
working
was gonna
on.
ask
Bomb. I am too. She just lies to lie. That's all she's been doing. I've been like, what the fuck? But now the lies have all switched up again.
about that because you had me so hyped for that, and I don't.
They
recall
came.
it ever
They
even
announced
mass flagged me.
They-
They mass flagged me and frame me with emails and all kinds of shit.
Right. They have been coming at her and me, and I
Nonstop.
mean, and they won't stop.
That means
Ever
you're onto
since she
something.
announced
So I
that.
say,
They're
Well, they
scared
know.
of something coming out, Nikki. I'm
Yeah, I
telling you,
think you
there's
should go
something
through
they
with
don't
it.
want
I'll
her
be-
to
I'll help
find
you.
out.
Oh no, I already have found. They're scared of what I do know. That's what they're scared of.
What do you know? You've told us so much that you know already that's been like falling flat on its face. I'm so waiting for this big reveal of what you know. What are we all afraid of that you know? That your brain cells have all ran fucking every which way to get away from you and you have none left? I mean, that was pretty obvious from the start, but what is the big secret? Can you let us in? Tell us, please, because we're all waiting. Let me guess. It's going to be that I work for Katie Joy, or I am secretly Katie Joy, and I can like unzip here and ta-da! What the fuck? It's an episode of Face Off. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. They know
They-
she's.
Yeah.
And see, you
I
know,
know
so
you
many
are,
people
Bob.
have been chased off or bullied to the point of never coming back or hurt
Megan, shut up. Just shut up. This did not age well, Megan. Just shut up.
so bad they won't come back or scared. But
Ain't nobody scared of you fucking twits. Nobody's scared of you guys. You ducktail and fucking run after you run that goddamn mouth of yours, and the other one just lies and lies and lies and spins more lies.
not Veda, you know, and they know it. So they don't want her to find out, whatever it is.
There's something.
Do, 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 do. What are they gonna find out?
Yeah.
Well, I have to say something about that because why do y'all think, Nikki, what did I tell you when I first met you 2 years ago? I said, I'm going to stay behind the scenes. I'm going to be a ghost for 2 years. I'm going to investigate.
Yeah.
This. I'm going to
And
go
you
through
were.
each-
She's been a ghost for 2 years investigating this shit. This is my favorite part of the whole stream right here.
Let me tell you, trolls, something. I've spoken to each one of you and you didn't even know it. And I've laid plenty of bait traps
Oh,
and y'all fell right
Yeah.
for them. I found out a lot of
she is the master baiter of sorts.
shit, and I've got sent a lot of shit. Katie would shit her fucking pants if I released. And some of you in the troll community remember that day I dropped a bunch of names on Twitter just for fun to see what happened.
Dropping names again, dropping names just for fun. You know, like the name she dropped on Facebook that she claims isn't her, that she used in court documents that the judge allowed her to use on a TRO that's not her, that has a car accident. You know, that whole thing. She did the same thing on Twitter. Shocking.
Right.
I have never seen fucking Twitter blow up so much in my fucking life.
Yeah. When
Right.
you got something, they just.
Oh, yeah.
She is Teresa. Oh, what did you want her to repeat, Artist Creek? You said something, Veda, and she wants you to repeat it. I just don't know what. I'm sorry.
I can't see the chat, so I don't know.
I told you guys I was going for the low hanging fruit today. I'm sick, and this is the best and the easiest because her mouth just does the talking.
Oh, who's KJ? She wants to know who's KJ second hand is.
Charlotte and Unirock was for years. He still
Wait, Charla and Unirock? I thought I was the second hand. What? Get the fuck out of here.
is. I know he is. But right now it's the Twitter lady and the trolls on Twitter and her husband.
Now the trolls on Twitter work for KJ too?
It's been really.
God damn.
And what I really think about Nat, I don't think she's involved with Katie right now. I think that
No.
No, I don't either.
but
I don't
don't
either.
either.
I think that people are using her fucking name and they're doing it just to fuck with
kinda-
people or something.
Yeah, exactly. Or they'll post.
It was bomb. Yeah, she took this stream down. Nikki, Supernatural Crime with Nikki, who's in the chat with you. She took the stream down because she realized how many lies had been told in it. After I showed the Dolly stuff, she took it down the other day. I have a copy of it if you want it in the timestamp. The timestamp is 2:13:58, and I can send you this stream. I'm sure Nikki wouldn't mind if you reviewed that part if you want it.
Posed as her to,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
like
so stupid.
the recent ones we pretty sure was Pork Chop posing as her, making tweets,
Yeah.
doing emails, because they're all kind of worded different when each time somebody different poses as Nat.
Yeah, and you guys actually spoke to her in emails and stuff. I never have. But then when one of you had showed me, I think it was you, Megan,
Right.
that Nat had actually sent a screenshot stating that I fucking sent her an email threatening her. I'm like, what?
Yeah, everything
Exactly.
you
More
say is
email.
not true.
Like, that's messed up. Why am I bringing? So now apparently I'm threatening that. Yeah, okay. Like, come on.
Well, they think
I
that
will
they
say
would
one
hurt
thing
me.
though.
I told Megan when we first started this, I said, I need those bitches to come for me. I am going to bait the shit out of them. And when the Unirock thing happened, it was perfect. And they started emailing me. I said, I'm really going to get you now. And I traced every one of them fucking bitches.
I traced every one of those fucking bitches. Listen to her again, bragging about tracing people's emails.
And
Yeah.
I did. They fucked up by doing that. I was like, let one of them bitches email me. I will have a GPS in their asshole. They won't ever be able to shit.
Right. But of course, it's all we're working with Nat and all this stuff. That's what they love to say. It's so
You know what?
ridiculous.
That's fine because I have a 3-hour phone call where the truth was kind of told about a lot of people.
By the way, I don't think Nat has any involvement with that group. I think Veda has tried to weaponize Nat, in my opinion. I've never corresponded with Nat like that, but it's been hard to navigate who is Nat and who is fake Nat emails. But I don't go back and forth with Nat. Nat's been nothing but kind to me. So, and I think the real Nat comes in my chat. At least I don't know. That's just too much for me to navigate. But it is what it is, but I've never pretended to be Nat in emails. That's just not going to happen, even though I do have an iPhone in Arizona. Shocker. Shocker. Two-top travesty. Broke the internet with that one, you know. But here she is claiming that she tracked all these other people before and all this shit. She just can't keep up on her stories.
And you're all dirty as hell. So that's why you
Lots
have
of dirty.
Players here.
And it kind of
There's a lot
ties
of
into
players.
some stuff that, you know, somebody.
She tried, hey, Devious, she tried to get Flava, Amber, she was in the emails with, she tried to weaponize. This one's been all over the place. She has tried to get any person that she could on her hate Becky train. Like it has been, the only person that ever gets outed is her and her fuck shit.
Somebody else that is not around and left a long time ago has said too, you know.
Yeah, I think Nat
Yeah.
has pretty much, she's worn out and they just use her persona to get away with dirty shit. It's what they do. And then they come after you for 6 months and people's
Bomb, and she acted like she didn't know who the fuck you were, even though she knew exactly who the fuck you were. She knew. She's been paying attention and she's been trying to get attention from every angle. She knew. She was riding Molly's ass for a long time. Fuck out of here. She annoying.
comments pissed about it still like tonight.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like fuckface coming in here, Alice. Like this has nothing to do with her. And I've already told her, stop threatening me and stop coming in here.
But it does have something to do with her, Nikki, though. It really does, because Veda has lied and claimed all sorts of shit on her, too. Pork chop, whispering, all of that. Veda continues to lie on every fucking person.
Here and attack. Don't come near me. I've already told her that.
And that's why they defend themselves. And then if you're like taking up for her, that's why.
I don't want nothing to do with her. So keep your threats to yourself. What does she do? She flies in here. Prove it. Really? Don't fucking come near me or them again. Bye.
But we didn't even speak to
Get up
about
there,
anything.
then.
Yeah, we don't have to prove anything to her. She's such a.
What kills me
No,
is
and why is it her and Pork Chop and what Willow and all these other idiots are constantly trying to, what I don't understand, like, is it just a troll to troll? Why is their mouth in anything? Like, why? I just, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
It's all they do. I mean, and it's all day long.
Shut up, Megan.
yeah, it's so, like they sit in their
Shut the fuck up, Megan.
little Twitter. I had to block them all because I did not want to see what they're saying about me or you
Right.
guys or anyone else. Like, it was so disgusting. Like, they fucking don't stop.
I do love how there's a comment covering her entire face the entire time. Thank you for that, at least, Nikki.
Man, like, it's constant every day. They're like speculating about what we're doing or what we're going to say. And oh my God, like, it's fucked up. It's obsessive.
I
It
know,
really
like,
is.
like if somebody accuses me of being something, I don't pay no mind to it because I know I'm not that person. But you know you're fucking guilty. If 6 months later you're still pissed that you're being accused of being somebody,
Right?
that person ain't said shit in months, and then you're asking for the proof. Bitch, go look at your Twitter. That is the proof. That is the proof. They match right
Look
up
at
with
this.
those fucking emails. Girl, come on, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Right.
Yeah, you might
no,
sound
take the
different.
link.
Nobody was accusing you of being Nat, like the person Nat with the red hair and the body.
No, we never accused her of being her at all.
No.
We're saying that they just used that fucking name to fuck
You're
with us.
impersonating
Damn
her.
right.
You're impersonating her. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anybody. Well, I'll reserve judgment on that for now.
Right. And they
Get up,
and she
Fernando.
has more than once, you
I
know,
feel
over
like
the years.
It kills me because it's hard for me to even believe these people are adults. It's like, are these people 5-year-old fucking kids? I mean, y'all sit on Twitter all
Yeah.
goddamn day.
You're out here just lying on people all day. Do you think people aren't going to be mad? You have accused me of some of the most horrendous shit that's never happened, like contacting your family, going real life on you. Kathy P, you accused of doxing an innocent lady. You've accused me of shaming your DV, which never fucking happened. You accused me of 17 threats against your family, which never fucking happened. I was calling what is actually happening right now.
And fucking harass people.
Fucking
Like,
liar.
it's fucking embarrassing. I would be embarrassed. To
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
They sit on there and trash people all day long.
No,
You
their
know,
leader
yeah.
was Jimmy Rock which was like a fucking 40-year-old kid. So I mean, I get that. They're trained pretty well.
oh
and
yeah.
of course, the crazy person is tied in with them, fueling them up. So,
Yeah, of course.
What?
Look, artist says they're using Nat as a diversion, not just in this circle, but over in the Coley Road.
I knew she would. I knew she was because that's how her MO is. She says all sorts of shit. She was in emails telling everybody all sorts of shit. There was magically a nonsense email that was going around to other creators and fucking with the other creators. Thankfully, they knew I wouldn't do that shit. But she's tried all sorts of shit on me. I don't know, Just Jake. Good question. Maybe that was their hint that I should be well trained.
Hog circle as well as some others I've seen. Wow. So they're fucking everywhere, man.
Well,
Not just with us.
I think what happened with Nat was they knew from the beginning she had mental problems, and they were like, if any of us have any issues, she'll go down for it, and she'll be dumb enough to do it. So I think that's what ultimately happened, and then she had a guilty conscience, and she wanted to come out and tell the truth on your channel. And then Kay Baxter was like, oh fuck, she's about to sink us all. So she comes up there and tries to shut her down real quick.
I find it interesting that she's the one that's been trying to bring Nat back up and, in my opinion, weaponize Nat. I find it funny that she's the one that's constantly doing that. But as soon as it's mentioned by any of the rest of us, or we say, there's emails or anything, and that's our opinion that they're trying to weaponize, she throws out there that, oh my God, they're behind these emails of her and all this other stuff, which will never play out. It will never play out. I hope to God I get subpoenaed for court.
And then you got,
and they also, and they blamed it and threw little Miss Noble under the bus, and she got the blame for everything when that was not the right thing, when it was wrong, and that didn't happen. She did some things wrong, but she shouldn't have took the blame for it all.
No.
Well, if you study liars, here's what I did. I put all the videos in that together, and I wrote down what was consistent versus what wasn't consistent. Because usually somebody that says something pretty consistently is telling the truth. If they stick to the same story, most of the time it's the truth.
Did she just really say that? Meanwhile, switching stories 5,000 different times in this live stream about everything. Jesus.
So in various videos, there were key things. She would blame different people for the things she blamed somebody else for in the previous life, but there were some things.
Kind of just like what you just did. You blamed Alice for being behind Nat emails, and now just recently you're blaming me for being behind Nat emails. Meanwhile, you claim that you trace them because you're this super hacker person. Holy shit, can we even keep up? You need to start writing this shit down. You need a journal. Write down your lies. Today, I lied about how much my shit stinks. I also lied and said that nonsense smells like a fish. I might have called her a tuna fish. I said her nose looks like a dick. Date it. Next day. Tomorrow, I said, in my brain, there's no more brain cells left. You need to make notes because you've lost the plot long time ago.
That were commonly the same. And when you add all those up, that equals you're fucked. So, like, coming for me all you want to. I ain't scared of y'all.
Everybody's coming for her. Everybody. I'm weaponizing everybody's community. It's me doing it, not her mouth.
Seriously, y'all think I shit on a grave? I'll bury
done to all of us. Like,
yeah.
What else can they do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, she starts to say this 3 different times and they talk over her, but listen to what she says. She starts to say, they say I shit on a grave.
I had
No.
my son's
You think I
school
shit on a
called
grave?
thanks to these fucking idiots.
I'm sick of it.
I've had threats that they're gonna come to my door and beat my fucking head in with a baseball bat in front of my son.
No way.
Yeah.
I've been doxxed a million times.
Right. Oh yeah, they've gone
like,
real life on us. I mean, they've done it all. So
Who, Megan? Who? Megan, you just need to shut the fuck up. Just shut up. I have nothing for her. Shut up.
and I mean, they tried hard again to
Who's they? Them. Name names, Megan.
I think they thought if they could kind of come in between all of us and get us fighting, that would, you know what I mean?
That's exactly what I
That was
believe
their
they want to
latest
do.
thing. Right.
No, it's called y'all are fucking liars, and sooner or later somebody was gonna have to wake up.
Right.
Well,
Oh
you
yeah,
do
Alice
it
has been
works.
around a while.
I think you do what
Yeah.
works, and they have been successful with scaring like Sassy away and people like that away, and they've done everything to scare me away.
Oh yeah, they've drove a lot of people away.
But you know, they go on and on about me shitting on a grave, but bitch, I'll bury every one of y'all and then shit on your grave.
Really now. Really? You think that's what you're doing? The only thing you're burying is yourself.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it.
One of them got several people to unfollow me, and
she must be doing artwork this entire time. Is she doing like a dot to dot, a paint by numbers?
you know, not that they're no longer going to talk to me if I stay around Veda. Well, bye.
Yeah, exactly what I say. Bye.
I got an email that said, you either leave Aaron and Steve or we're going to frame you with emails. I said, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Show it. Let's see people threatening to frame you. Show it.
See, that's what happened to me summer before last. It was just like that. Now it's about Veda.
You walk into the community as a new person. They try to demand you and scare you into being what they want you to be. I'm not that. You can't control shit on me. I can't even control my own damn self, much less anybody else controlling me.
That's true.
You can ask my husband.
Hey, T.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then I had these people trying to boss me around.
Thank you, Christoph Fan always.
Like, I'm an OG in this community, blah, 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 blah. And I said, which one? The FBI community, the fake bitch intel community, which one? You know, and then, I mean, I know it's a group of girls that are bullies. And what happened pretty much with the audience was you got a group of bullies all coming up. They all matched their stories and all fire up. But here's how they do it. This is how they were successful. They all gather up in a huge group and all fire up alive at once. It's a group of creators. They all stick to the same narrative and run with it. And then one single creator that's telling the truth, which happened to be Steve and Aaron at the time, when you have 90 people saying one thing and 2 people saying another, you're likely either too scared to back up the people telling the truth, or you believe the liars.
So the 2 people versus the 90, the 2 are right. Okay. We'll go with that logic 101.
And I remember the moment their mask was slipping. I was watching behind the scenes and I watched AZ. I'll never forget that. That was the moment I contacted Steve. I saw her go live about Steve, and the song was playing like Steve, you're a punk motherfucker or something like that. And the stream called that. And she had like this spaceship shit going on, and she was reading these emails saying that Steve had done it and that these were threats he was sending. And I was like, And what was funny is Unirock goes live at the same time, and he's like, oh, this wasn't planned. This was just a coincidence, but y'all go watch her first and then come back to me. And I was like, this punk bitch. And so I was watching him and I saw the emails and I was like, those are spoofed as hell. And she knows it.
Her favorite word, spoofed.
She knows it. And the reason I know she knew it is because PJ had just went live.
Why is she bringing up PJ in this? Interesting.
And admitted to all of that. Well, then AZ goes live and she said, well, thanks to PJ.
Is that why she's mentioning Dolly's community?
She brought this to my attention, and I was like, well, PJ just went live saying these are spoofed, and now you're trying to frame him with them? Come on, girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's a piece of shit, that one, too.
So I
I had some issues with her
said,
back in the past.
I said, Steve, forward me those emails.
We've been trying to figure out why she would have mentioned Dolly's community. And the only thing I could think of was the PJ connection, because PJ used to be a part of UniFam. And then I think a couple years ago moved away, but I can't, because I don't know those people, but her mentioning PJ, that is interesting to me.
Straight from the CC he did, and boom, I hit the host link, and it took me straight to the fake emailer side. I was like, oh my God, y'all could have vindicated yourself 2 years ago. Killing me. Steve they wear his ass out. That's why
what they've done to him, man. I don't even know what to say. Like, he is so fucking worn down from this shit. The man's health is at risk because of you fuckers.
We're all tired.
Yeah.
You want him to die? You want him to have a heart attack and just flop and die? Would that make you happy?
Disgusting accusations.
What we're doing.
Oh, I'm so sick of it. The man's been accused of SA, of Katie fucking Joy. And he's never met her. She accused him of abusing her son, who he's never met. You know how hard it is to be a man and be accused of those fucking things when they didn't even do it?
You know how hard it is to be accused of that, claiming that he did that to you when you've never even had a conversation with them, but Tube Top Travesty and him ran with that shit because I refused to have a conversation with him? Yeah, he ain't no innocent fool here either. He was pissed because I didn't want to hear about his hate of Katie Joy. I don't care. I just don't care. But then it turned into, I said he was sexually harassing me. I've never had a conversation with the dude, but they ran with that all over hell.
Absolutely.
Right.
I have no.
I think the problem is we're all tired and we're not supporting each other enough. We're not saying
I agree
together enough and being together enough. And staying connected.
What we should do?
We could figure out a lot of shit if we all stayed that way.
Well, what I'm thinking is maybe we should have like a live stream where we're all on each other's panels at least once a week or something.
Right.
That would be stay connected. We talk about what's up, and everybody.
Nikki, aren't you glad you got to see some of the lies that were coming out before this continued to get deeper?
He knows we're on the same page. I mean, everyone. Punch Girl Brenda, Nene, Southern Mutton. That's what I was trying to do.
I do it every Tuesday.
I don't know if she made that up and told Steve that, Nikki, or if Steve told her that. Steve has said it himself in comments on Tiger Talks videos. And then she played a clip. She actually told somebody in her comment section, some account asked her for it. And I went and found exactly what she told the account. And she says, she clips me and then she says, she is insinuating, and do you hear the innuendo there? And I was saying, no means no. I want no contact with you. I've never talked to the dude. So how am I going to ever say he's sexually harassing me? I don't know where it originated, but it was him and her that were running with that shit.
Me, Aaron, and Steve go into a room every Tuesday. I asked them to start doing that. And the reason I wanted to do the Patreon thing is because members can make posts, and our posts are over here, theirs are over there, two separate things. But
yeah,
we can keep up at all times with them, and they can keep up at all times with us. We know what they're posting, and we can match it with what they're posting, and we can all
listen to this plan. She's got this big old plan in place here.
Yeah,
and it would be private and safe, and we won't have any attacks.
I've been one little person over here with an island of amazing subs. One creator who stands by herself, isn't in a clique of people, doesn't need people to back me up, nothing. And I have taken shot after shot after shot from that entire fucking community. They've circle jerked me around that fucking community for a year and a goddamn half and made up some of the blatant, boldest lies that would crumble a lot of people. And all I've done is just stand here and replay their own words to show what fucking fools they are. That's it.
It's going on like you get in Discord. I just don't know how to work Discord, honestly. That's all my problem is with that shit. But
I made one. Join it. There's not a lot of.
Yes, Nikki, I do have it. I will absolutely get it to you. It's on one of Tiger Talks videos in the comment section, but I do have a screen recording of it. It is in the video debunking Steve. I actually show that clip where he is claiming that I sexually harassed him. And Tiger Talks responds to him and says that they went through my videos and I never claimed that because I never did. I've never talked to the dude. I had said at one point in time before September 21st of last year that Steve could reach out to me. Then I realized, nope, he just wants to talk about his hate of Katie Joy, which was not a non-factor to me. I was focused on the Marvon story. And as soon as I declined to have, and I did it all out front because I don't handle shit like this back and forth. I don't play the little games behind the scenes. I don't do that shit. I will fuck with the people I'm close to. We talk shit. We do our thing. I ain't no fucking innocent little bee, but I tell you guys what to expect from me and I tell you what I'm doing. I have had no problem telling people what the fuck I do and how I do it. But Steve got his feelings hurt and instantly him and Suzanne went live and were like, she's working for Katie. She's part of Katie, blah, blah, blah. And it's been since. And I can absolutely timeline it for you.
A lot of people in there. There's only people in there to trust. It's not
Yeah,
very big.
I went
Meg
in it
enjoyed
today.
Never.
My
Mhm.
biggest
Yeah,
fear
there's
is
people that you'll know.
I gotta get
Never talked to him once. Not once. There was no need to because I don't care about your guys's. I don't care about the anti-Katie stuff. Katie is problematic as fuck. I've never said she wasn't. I just don't pay attention to her or do anything. And by the time that everything was happening with the Marvon story, I was involved in that and realizing there were so many issues way before all this stuff happened. And when they started blaming, I didn't even know who Katie was. No clue who she was, nor did I know who Molly was.
get people to make a pact though. Are you willing and not gonna back out? Like, don't get scared. You gotta be like all in or nothing. Are you strong enough to do it? Don't.
Yeah, it's because Smiles is right. It's because I said no means no. No means no. No contact. Well, I didn't also understand that many other women had said that phrase to him exactly, and it had really triggered him. I think they probably thought I knew that, but I've just been recently finding out that other people have said, like, leave me the fuck alone. I want no contact with you.
Bail on me at the end when it's almost there. You know, when it gets too
Girl,
close.
I've
Right.
been doing this
No,
since
you know-
before you. I am all the way.
Yeah, same.
Trust
You know,
me.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe how many people? I mean, you wouldn't believe this. One day I was going to take up for LB. 2 mods left me over that.
Right.
Oh, by the way, I heard LB wants to make a t-shirt of me. LB, you couldn't handle the fucking heat I gave you the first time around. Are you sure you want a round two? Tweedledee and Tweedledum with your little hands? Do you really want to go round two? Do you want me to dredge up all of the racism bullshit that you condoned and all the bullshit that you spun over and all the lies that you told and all the talking out both sides of your mouth about the Letitia and Marvon situation and calling coroners' offices and stuff? Do you want me to dredge all that up and remind everybody of who you are? You couldn't handle it the first time around. Make a shirt for me. Make a shirt. Please advertise for me. Please do. Large and in charge. We can go round two. You just couldn't even take round one. I don't think you could even handle it. See, the difference is between nonsense and the rest of you fools is I've taken all of you on at one time. Didn't have to have backup, didn't have to have anything. I stand on the truth and the facts, and the truth and the facts don't change. So I don't have to go back and rewrite stories to fit a new narrative. The shit has been the same all along. You couldn't handle it the first time, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You want to go around two? Do you really want to? That's like a day at the park for me. I mean, you want me to talk about your parenting podcast? I give great parenting advice too. Do not do anything I say. Trial and error. I'm not perfect. I will never give you advice on how to be a parent because we all fucking fail at times and none of us are perfect. Okay. Like, what the fuck, people? And some other girl who I don't even fucking know who the other one is. Nene something. What the fuck? Keep your Katie hate. Becky ain't got time for you shit. Ain't got time.
I was going to take up for Steve one day when the Spoof and Scores video thing I did. I had one mod leave me that day.
Awesome.
They left me because they were scared.
Right. You had some
I say
scared,
fuck
some
them
were being
because with them
two-faced.
running scared, they're going to be worse off because that leaves them open. And now their
PG and all of you Islanders can tell the story just like I can because all of you guys were here and watched it go down. That's the crazy part is nothing ever changes. It's the same regurgitated bullshit because nothing's ever changed. The truth doesn't change. We watched it play out unless things were, done in real time and we had to go back and correct things or anything like that. Fuck out of here. These people have just spun their wheels for no reason, really. That's why I said I'm being petty today and going for low-hanging fruit because this is really all regurgitated shit that anybody that listens to this, especially, this is why I never found the need to debunk this shit. This is why I never gave this energy, is because anybody that listens to this realistically goes, there ain't no fucking way that Dolly in his community had any part of that. There ain't no way that Bomb, you know, like anybody should be able to listen to this and piece it out. Nobody's scared of her. Yeah, supernatural crime. I will absolutely show you. I don't say shit that I can't show you. I'll grab it right now.
Beta's mods or ex Nikki mods, and it's like, oh, we left because no, you left because you're fucking scared. You're being a coward. That, and they just leave themselves open for, well, I don't know, shit.
I understand.
It sucks that they do that.
I understand if you have a lot of kids, I wouldn't want to be involved either. But what people don't realize with Katie, why do they fear her? She has a child too. You might have a child, but
I'd love to know. I think it's because she's the only one that goes all the way. She will say and do anything to get you in legal trouble. That's fucked up. She doxes, she does whatever she can. And that's the thing. People got to stop being afraid of that and go all the way. Do it. Put your money where your mouth is. Right. Do what you say to do.
If this is your goal and your passion to wrong the right, in the end, the light will always win. So God will save you out of it. Just have faith in that if you are godly or whatever. That's how I try to think of it. I'm like, God, you better pull me out of this fucking hell I just stuck myself in.
I believe in karma. It's just really friggin' slow. That's the thing.
What you got to do is
always when there's a wrong, it does get righted. It's just not when you want it. That's the thing.
Right. And if you're a good follower and supporter of us, if you see anything in live chats, like if you see the people that are attacking us right now, live chat, screenshot it, try to get it. If y'all see anything that can help us out, screenshot it, put it in that.
Yeah, send it to us.
Send it to us.
And you know I'm always getting them.
Yeah, like even if it's
Nikki, that's my biggest takeaway for you is I would definitely say, because I am realizing how much they do say without having proof of it. They just throw shit out there and they use you to do it. They use your panel to do this stuff, and you didn't know well enough to even check them on stuff. You didn't know, like, hey, like this is a problem. You know, they're saying stuff that there's nothing to back it up. Like if you're going to say that stuff, you need to back it up because these are hefty allegations. Like just dash the allegations that a sub makes about other subs and creators are dangerous. On top of that, Tube Top Travesty makes some hell of big allegations.
It's about me and you don't know how to get in touch with me, send it to them. If it's about any of us, Steve, Aaron, all of us, just send it to whoever you can and I'll get notified.
Well, this fucking kills
thank
me.
you for it.
Steve, he was like, I said, Steve, why do you think Uni Rock won against you all this time? And I just was dying. It was so clear. He was so blind. And Steve said, I don't know. And I said, you want to know why? Because he has a group mass of people behind him. When you could have the same thing. And it was overkill. Nobody's going to stick with the little man right here versus the whole group kingdom over here. But if you bring a fucking army against them back and fight, you might win. We need an army. I need people that are not scared, though. I mean, if you want to be anonymous, you can post anonymously in that group. You can be anonymous all you want. We're not going to out you as helping us as supporters. I ain't going to do it.
No, ever. Right. That would totally defeat what we're trying to do here. That's disgusting. We would never do that. We want
help financially for lawyers. We need help. Come support us in our live streams. Just help us keep track of what's going on. We'll keep you updated. And I had no community, Nikki, 2 months ago. And when I had started my locals, I was like, here's what I'm going to do, Megan. I said, all the Uni fam is gone. Uni Rock's gone. The whole community's gone.
He's canceled. Right. That stupid ass took himself out.
Yes, he took himself out. That is absolutely correct. I found it, Nikki. I'll pull it up right quick and show you. I will show you what I'm talking about with Steve's accusation, unless he went and deleted it. But even if he did, I have a full screen recording of it. But I have no problem showing you it. It says Vada Jade, just another low cow on Tiger Talk's video. Let me go over here just a second. And then I'm going to share this with you guys. Just a moment. Give me 1 second. You guys know how I like to just put things out here when somebody asks for me or asks for it. I have no problem. It just usually takes me a minute to source things because there's been so much that has happened. Vada Jade, just another low cow. Which one is it? Art plagiarism. Crimes in fashion right here. Share this tab instead. Okay, here is Tiger Talk's video.
Jade.
So
Kathy P did not.
this is Tiger Talk's video. Actually, hold on. We got to go down here, though. We got to go here. We got to look at the comments section, and let's see here. Let's see. Did he go delete it? If he deleted it, I have a screen recording of it. Where is it? He might have deleted it. Okay. Well, if he deleted his comment off of there, that's interesting that he did. But let me put my screen full. Actually, hold on. I will send myself the screen recording and then I will play it on video for you guys. Okay. Let me do that in a second. And then I'll continue to play this for a few more minutes while I load this.
And I'm so
He
happy
sure
for you.
did.
This is our chance, then. This is our chance to gather everybody that is a good person that didn't know no
Yeah.
better, that was in his shit, now wants to do good. All of y'all come. Like, if you want to
Yeah.
be away from the
I
trolls,
actually have a lot of those people in my Discord, and I'm in their Discord, all the ex-uni people, and they're fucking brilliant. I mean, I've got two people, one mainly, but I got another brilliant one. But I got one mainly that can actually do some real.
Clarissa, we are giving a little bit of grace. And I understand there's a lot of stuff that has to be sorted out with other people and stuff like that. But Nikki is at least willing to see some of the light. So we're taking a little bit of the grains of salt where we can get them. And Nikki's the only one out of that group, just like everybody else that was a part of the antis at one time that slowly saw the light or whatever. She definitely has a long ways. You know, she unfortunately was a part of a lot of stuff. And I can't speak for anybody else, but we're trying to at least, you know, give her the opportunity to see some of these lies because they are harmful. And she's the only one willing to, of that group, to actually sit through and take some of the hits. So I understand you're upset and you have every right to be. Everybody does. I'm not trying to discredit anybody's feelings whatsoever. They should have never been, but we can only handle so much. And if there's one person that can, Charlotte was done extremely wrong. Extremely wrong. Yeah. I don't blame her. She has every right to be upset because a lot of people were done wrong. We're just trying to give an opportunity for one of them. You know, it takes a little bit. You got to kind of give an inch, take an inch kind of thing. And nobody is innocent over there either. None of the antis. Like, there's been a lot of shit. And a lot of them, unfortunately, were a part of this shit for quite some time. So I understand the frustration of all of them. I really do. I really, really do. And it takes a whole lot to sit through and take the hits. And it takes a whole lot to sit on your hands and to let somebody like that has said shit about your friends or you or anything and not just want to come out. I get it on all ends of it. So I appreciate everybody. And I know this is a hard one to navigate for a lot, but if we want to build a little bit, you know, at least she's saying she was wrong. Which is helpful for Charlotte, in my opinion, because Charlotte wasn't done this way. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But I understand Clarissa's frustration and I understand all of it. I guess we just try to do it. Yeah, over the years. Yes. Feisty. Thank you. This is what I'm trying to get at. Like, I don't expect, she's at least here trying, and that says a whole lot more than so many of the rest, if that makes sense. I don't fault Clarissa for feeling the way she feels either at all. Like, I don't fault Alice, Pork Chop. They were gone at very personally, though. I can look at this because this has been going on to me for a year and a half. It's not personal for me. It's not like they've attacked me personally, but it's not personal for me because it's been nothing but fucking lies from jump. But when you were a part of that group and had your own friends turn on you and use you as a scapegoat, that's a whole different situation. I was never a part of that group, so I can look at it from a different perspective. Does that make sense? And I really appreciate all of your guys' input. And I don't want you guys to feel like you're not welcome to say what you, yeah. It's it's a hard situation all the way around for so many people. And I'm not trying to discredit anybody's feelings on it because everybody's allowed to feel that way. Yeah. Yes, Clarissa, and that's what we're trying. She's seen that. That's why we're trying to get that established here. In fact, I don't know why this is not airdropping to myself right now. Hold on. But she's at least here and present. There it goes. She's at least here present and doing that. And that's a lot more than the rest of them are doing. And if she can understand what she has been a part of, you know, creating kind of thing, that's a lot more in the long run for me. But I understand your frustration, Clarissa. I really do. And I'm sure she does too. It's a whole lot of shit that everybody's trying to process. So I'm not trying to discredit anybody's feelings at all. Let me throw this up here right quick. I'm sorry that there is so many emotions, and I really appreciate all of you guys being kind to each other and showing some grace, because that's not something that these people like to do.
Tube Top Tammy, aka Vada J.
Okay, I'm going to take this comment off the screen here. I'm going to take the banner down. Okay, pay attention. Now, this is from Tiger Talks, okay? Clarissa, no. You can comment all you want, Clarissa. I understand your frustration. I really do. I really, really fucking do. I understand it. I'm just trying to maneuver it the best way you can. You can't, like, I could go hard at Nikki. I could absolutely go hard at Nikki. There's been so many lies that have been said, but where's that going to get me in the end of it? She's seeing, if I shove her further to them and say, she's going to close out the fact that she's been lying on so many people. Does that make sense? I don't know. There's no right way to go about this, to be honest. Here's one of Steve's lies.
I did a live stream on July 8th, 2023.
This is courtesy of Tiger Talks that Steve has now deleted. Thank God I take screenshots.
In this live stream, she decided to talk about nonsense. She also talked about me. Let's take a look.
So apparently Nonsense was live earlier today, and she's already gaslighting her audience and lying. And by the way, I was sent something about Tiger Talks. So Tiger Talks, you obviously know when I said that you were nonsense, that was a joke.
Was it also a joke when Vada and others called nonsense Katie Joy? Vada is the one that stated twice that I am nonsense.
All right, here you go. Oh, is it really blurry on your screen? It is blurry on your screen. Okay, let me read to you what it says, because it is blurry. Sorry, that's the airdrop. It is posted, Supernatural Crime. It is posted in the video of Steve Receipts too. So what this says, just so you know, it says, the comment starts off and he responds under Ann Nichols. Maybe I've missed it. Hold on. Let me see if it is here. Maybe I'm blocked. Oh, nope. Here it is. Got it. Let me take this one off. Got it. Let me take me off. Okay. It says right here, I personally think Vada is jealous of you, Nonsense and Nunya, but then again, she has plenty to be jealous of. Veda bad-mouthing good creators and putting them down does not make you look better. 2 thumbs up, thanks. It goes on to say, thank you. And then Steve says, I would take that challenge to show Nonsense is not a good creator, that she in fact has lied about me. Would you take that challenge? Tiger says, Nonsense has never lied on me, so there would be nothing for me to present. LOL. Steve McCrae says, yet. She clearly lied on me. Do you really think I sexually harassed her? Come on. This is ludicrous, and you know it. She said I sent her emails. Where are they? You know she doesn't have any, else you would ask to see them. She doesn't have them. It never happened, so it is confirmed for an absolute fact that she did lie about me. So yeah, she is dishonest. First of all, I said he sent me multiple messages on Facebook, and I declined conversation with him. There's that. And then he goes on. So yeah, she is dishonest, very. I've shown all that. That's all on Facebook. I've shown the messages that he's attempted to send me, and he has admitted to attempting to contact me, and that was it. And I declined conversation with him. But he right there says that I sexually harassed him. Yeah. Where? That I said he sexually harassed me. Where? There you go, Nikki, just so you can see it. And then Veda says it in her video too. And then Tiger responds and says, I'm going back on the lives and looking for this information. I have not seen all the lives over the last year, all the lives. I do not think you would do that thing you mentioned. I'm looking into it, but tonight I have to get some rest. So I will continue to search in the AM. Have a good night. Again, I'm going back and looking. Steve McCrae says, I would actually appreciate that. Let me know what you find. I believe you will look into it. Have a good night and sleep well. If you need videos of her saying it, let me know. She also bizarrely accused me of sliding into young girls' DMs. That is creepy, and young for me is 35 to 40. I have been talking to the same 42-year-old for about a year now and don't slide into anyone's DMs. I take my ethics very seriously, and nonsense is absolutely clueless when it comes to me. Sleep well and looking forward to your findings. I have reviewed every live stream Nonsense has done over the last 9 months on her channel, and I have only found 3 live videos that she threw shade at you. 98% of the videos where she mentions you, she states she does not know you and wants nothing to do with you. In one of the videos, she actually takes up for you on the uni situation. You can view the video here, drops a link. I could not find one live where she claims you sexually harassed her. She stated one time she was not interested in you sexually, but that is not accusing you for that harassment. I have told you before to respect that I like nonsense and not to bash her in my comment section. I have fully looked into this and spent 5 hours going over every live with the transcripts. I do see the shade thrown, and that happens, but I do not see that she is unethical for this. I do not cover Katie Joy, and I do not think I ever will, to be honest. There are tons of KJ channels out there, and I am just not one of them. Do I like KJ? No, I do not. I just feel that there are plenty of channels dedicated to calling her out and bringing her down. You stated in a live that Molly was not like KJ. Did you watch the video I posted about Molly? I made that video in a direct response to the comments that you made about Molly. I'm going to be straightforward and say there is a lot of bad videos about you as well as Uni on the internet that claim you do those things. I do not judge a person by what others say. As far as nonsense, yes, she poked shade about you in 3 lives out of 443 videos over the last 9 months. Uni has trashed you every day, every video for years. I think you should be focusing on Uni, not nonsense. Nonsense did not address you until you started doing videos on her. Yes, I looked at all the timelines. I know you most likely will not like my response, but I did look into this fully. In my opinion on nonsense, Kathy P and Rabbit has not changed. I know you are friends with EKC and friendly with Vada. You know my feelings on those people from my videos. After the vile things that Vada spewed in one live she did truly is sick, and the way she speaks in all of her lives, I just cannot with her. That is her true self. EKC supported Molly saying awful things about Rabbit on Vada's panel, right along with Vada. I do wish you well in all you do, and I hope you can understand my position on this matter after doing my research. He responds and says, I think your response is fair, and personally, I actually agree with you that we should focus on the big picture, which is Uni and KJ being the worst of the worst. If you and I can just 100% agree on that, then I will support you fully. I am, as you know, no fan of MGL, but I have no interest in her either. But if anyone ever says I'm on MGL's payroll or anything like that, you at least know that that's absolute BS. I have never once even ever spoken to the woman. I do support Aaron and Vada in similar way in that we don't have to agree on everything so long as they agree Uni and KJ are evil people that need to constantly expose to help prevent others from being harmed. Thank you, and mad respect for keeping your word. There you go. There you go. So I don't know where that is. You guys, please in the comment section be decent. I understand why everybody's upset, and I get all that. Like, you guys, please understand that I have had some of the most horrific accusations thrown at me and levied at me from that group, and I've never been a part of the antis. And I've had a lot of the very people in my comment section now talk shit about me for months, and I'm still being mindful to multiple people. For one, and I'm just going to use you as an example, KCG. KCG did not like me. And when Steve was going at me in the beginning, really had a lot to say about me. She has came around. But the only way people start to come around, I know, Sheila, I know. The only way people start to come around and like see things is by allowing open conversation and stuff and dialogues. And I know it's really hard because a lot of this shit has been very personal for so many of you. I can't speak on that though, because I don't know the extent of what Nikki has done to a lot of you. And I unfortunately, I don't have the time to investigate every little thing. I know she was aligned with Steve. She calls Steve like a dad to her. I don't expect her to come off of that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there has been so much slanderous allegations about so many of us. I can't speak for Charlotte because truly, I don't know all the depths of all of that stuff. I can't speak for Clarissa and all of this stuff. I'm not even trying to win a battle here. I could give two fucks less if Nikki lies on me or not, because the truth stands on our side. I'll be honest. I could give two fucks less, but if she's willing to right the wrongs and understand that she was fed a lot of bullshit and she possibly attacked other people because of her hatred for X, Y, and Z because of shit she was fueled, that's better in the long run, because there are people like Alice that are deserved apologies, in my opinion. But I can't do that. Does that make sense, you guys? I hope it does. I hope it does. And I'm not trying to like tell anybody. I understand there's a lot of people are pissed at me because I fucking watched Chesh. People are pissed because she was involved with Steve at one point in time. People were pissed because at one time they thought or assumed I was part of the Uni fam. Never fucked with Uni. The problem for me is I don't have to like, there's not a battle to win here. And here's the other thing. You guys all know how they move, right? You all know how they move. So Nikki even being here, they're going to grill her up one side and down the other. So what happens when she comes to the rationale that she fucked up? She really fucked up and helped produce a lot of lies and bullshit because she believed her friends. They're going to fucking go at her because that's how they move. Right now, they're too busy covering Veda's lies and bullshit because they need her for court coming up on the 11th. Do you see what I'm saying? I know so many of you guys are upset about it, and you have every right to be. But she'll be in the line they'll attack her. They'll attack her worse than any of us could ever do. And they'll grill her, and she'll lose that friend group that she stood up for years and years and years. Just like they have done to all of you. Every single one. I don't know. And I don't like that for them. Even if it was Veda. I tried reasoning with her. And a lot of you got pissed at me for that. You were like, you're just fucking. No, I know, let's be honest. And a lot of these people are. A lot of them came from there. A lot of them have came through that cycle. Were buddies with Steve and EKC. You're right, let's be honest. And she admits that. You don't have to feel bad for it all. I'm not saying any of you have to feel bad for her. Feisty, I agree with you. I don't tell you guys how to think. I'm just telling you how I'm trying to maneuver this because she's asking me for proof and asking me to show her things. I'm doing that. Today, I was just doing the petty things. She just happened to be in the comments because I'm reviewing one of her streams. I'm not trying to build a bridge and trying to make everybody sing Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. That's not going to fucking happen. It's not. Does that make sense? But there's a lot of people in my comment section that have talked a lot of fucking shit on me from that anti-community. Said horrible shit without receipts and ran with it because what they were told by those people. I don't know. Like, I've taken a lot of fucking hits. A lot of fucking hits. There's people that have gone on panels with fucking Uni and trashed me, assuming that me and Uni were friends, that were never fucking friends. That me and Uni were good buddies. I never fucked with Uni like that. Yeah, Sheila, all I can do is provide the proof, and I would do it for anybody. This isn't for her though. That's what people need to understand. This is for me. This is righting the wrongs for me and all the other people, because guess what I'm doing? I'm able to walk it through with their words and show their fucking lies. This doesn't just prove that I've been telling the truth. This proves that Alice, Porkchop, all of those girls have been speaking up for what's right. What she does with that is here to come. Nikki and I have not had any conversation behind the scenes at all, just so you guys know. And I don't intend on that. Like, I'm not trying to win her over. That's not how I move. Anybody that knows that knows that that's not how I move. I do not play that shit. I do not try to maneuver like that. I don't do that shit. I will say it right out front to all of you the same way. Actions speak louder than words. So we will see. King Yukon, say that 100%. What she does with it from here, she sees. You know, that's all we can do. But at least somebody is willing to see, I played a part in this shit. I hurt a lot of people. My actions by blindly believing these people and being a part of that hurt a lot of people. That is so much more than all the rest of those fucking clowns who spend Christmas Eve trashing all of us. So many of you have been wronged, but I can't tell your stories either because I don't know, because I was never part of that community. Does that make sense? I hope it does. She's absolutely said some awful things. 100% feisty, 100%. Now it's time for her to decide where she wants to go with it. These are up to her. She's an adult, y'all. And Clarissa, I fucking like Clarissa because Clarissa says it like it fucking is and has helped me see a lot of shit. Hey, wild German lady. For some reason, you popped up on my thing the other day with a really wonderful thumbnail of me. I was like, where the fuck did that come from? And Les, you are absolutely entitled to that feeling. 100%. 100%. I don't want any of you guys to feel that you can't feel how you should. There's a lot of people that have been hurt in this bullshit by that group of people. So many that I don't even know. So many. The list is long. Learning with Suge absolutely has some amazing videos. Amazing videos. Yeah. No, and I appreciate it because there's a lot of people in here that like have gone around and like, I even thought nonsense with KJ for a while or this, that, and the other. No, and I love that with Clarissa. But they have a reason. See, Clarissa knows that side of it though and knew who Nikki was. I didn't. I had no clue who she was up until just recently. So I don't have that knowledge, so I can't speak on it. And you guys know me well enough to know that I only speak on shit I know. Like they were talking about mocking media and Claire. I couldn't tell you the slightest about that situation. I couldn't tell you the slightest about it. I wouldn't know. So the good thing is, see, let's be honest too. That's the part, like there's so many aspects of it. That extreme little group though, they've pulled so many different people in, like down the rabbit hole at bedtime. Like that's a new one too. It's just crazy. It's all craziness. All right, I need to go take some more cold meds because I'm tuckered out. And all we're doing is spinning wheels, more lies. Is she a part of that community, Christoph fan? See, I don't know anything about Roadhog. Don't know. Never watched Roadhog. Don't know. Couldn't tell you the slightest. No, nothing. I haven't cared enough to go back and find any of that stuff either. So, Julie Virgo, what's the other one that they just mentioned? She mentioned in this stream. AZ, I couldn't tell you the slightest about those girls either. I don't know anything. I've watched Julie a couple times when she was going at uni. She's funny a few times, but I don't watch that stuff either. So I couldn't tell you the ins and outs of like all of the complications and that stuff. That's why I try to run a very like, okay, let's take what we can and go through that. Supernatural. I disagree with you highly on that. She's an airheaded ditz that spreads misinformation and weaponized her following off of a bunch of bullshit lies. She has a due diligence. She owes her subs the fucking time and effort to research what she puts out there. And she put out a lot of bullshit and weaponized her following. And that is dangerous. So I highly disagree with you. Mark, yes and no. As long as I keep taking, I feel like I have an elephant sitting on my chest. I'm not saying she's a bully. I don't think she has enough brain cells to be a bully. Plus, I don't think adults can really be bullied. I don't know. People are really too thin-skinned for shit. Yeah, I don't know about that, KCG. I really don't. No, Supernatural. She's got a long ways to go. She just doesn't take accountability. For me, it's all about actions. Accountability speaks volumes. And she did this whole like kind of save face thing. And I just don't get down like that. I'm a whole person that say it with your fucking chest. Say it with your fucking chest, your whole chest. And I don't really ass pat anybody. Like, there's a whole lot of fuck shit. There's a whole lot of shit that's been said about me by that whole community, the whole fucking community. So it's hard for me. It's real hard for me to just like, because it's been cycles of them going at me. Does that make sense? Yeah, I don't know, Lesbiana. I don't know nothing about her. I have my people that I defer to, also that I trust, that have I got no. Shush, Marcy. Ooh, Brie, I love this sweatshirt. This is one of my favorite sweatshirts. Yeah, supernatural crime. I'm just very blunt. I am blunt. That likes to use my word, but I'm unfortunately really blunt. And if I gave a fuck about a lot, like, here's the thing, and I'm not saying that any of the rest of them haven't, but I've had Blue Apple Pie, whoever the fuck that was, Renelle, the Normal Bird Lady made a couple videos, Whimsically something made a couple videos. I don't even know who these people are. I get mentioned in streams that I've never watched these people, but they are so hell-bent on these lies that there's no way I could keep up. When Uni and I fell out, like there was people taking panel with Uni smearing me that I've never fucked with. It's just hard. Yeah. See, and everybody has different opinions of everything in here. See, Feisty, summer of 2021 in that community, though. See, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't have told you who you were friends with or anything. That's why I sit back and let you guys speak for yourselves, because everybody's got experiences that I don't know nothing about. Oh shit, Bree. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here because I didn't mean to get you guys all worked up, and I'm sorry that some of you guys are upset, but I'm trying to give an inch where there needs to be a lot of shit. But this isn't, we're not going to heal anything. Does that make sense? Me pointing out Veda's lies and Nikki listening to that isn't going to solve anything. They're still going to lie. And eventually they're going to attack Nikki. And that's pretty fucked up, because this is the exact thing that we're showing is when they're done using somebody, they're disposable. What good friends they are, right? Marcy, I'm okay. My O2 sats are good. I'm taking cold medicine. I rested. I'm doing good. Thank you, Smiles. Thank you so much. Marcy, I'm fine. Marion, thank you so much. You guys are cracking me up. I'm sorry that some of you are upset. And I run a chat, though, that you can ask questions. You can be very direct with your questions. But I want us to, I don't fucking know. I don't know what I want. I just want to be petty and call people assholes today. That's all I really want. Thank you. Thank you, Smiles. Hey, Zoya. Uh-oh, Michael. I am stubborn. I know, PG. That's what I'm gonna go do. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. Maybe we'll review the rest of this because fuck oh dear. We only made it through. Let me see. Shit. We're 3 hours. Hold on, let me show you guys this. We're 3 hours and 12 minutes into a 6 hour and 54 minute stream. What? King Yukon, does that usually happen though when people leave that group? Does that happen? I have yet to see really anybody that's been aligned with them. Tina, I don't even know who that is. I mean, I know who it is, but I don't go over there. But does that ever happen? It seems like usually when people leave them, they kind of either just kind of dissipate or they get gone at by that group. Elizabeth, we could do some dips and stuff. We absolutely could, because I think what we're going to do for New Year's is hors d'oeuvres and like little things like that. We could do some of that stuff. We could do some little candy, not candy, but like little hors d'oeuvre type thing. I make, real hard stuff like little smokies and barbecue sauce and 7-layer dip and stuff like that. We could do stuff like that. Okay, maybe we'll plan on doing that. Yeah, see, I haven't really seen a lot of people. Veda looks startled. She always looks startled. They're tired of the lies. See, Clarissa, I couldn't even identify who the OGs in the KJ community are. I couldn't tell you guys. That's why I love a lot of them, like you guys coming in here and talking about it, because I don't know who a lot of the OGs, like who would be considered the OGs of that group. So I appreciate you guys talking and helping me navigate. That's why I have such a hard time too, because I don't want to ever discredit how you guys feel on this, because so many of you have been around. There's a fucking list of like 50 some people that have been attacked and gone out by this group. I'm one little measly person on that. One little measly. Sarah, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. You guys, thank you so much for all of the support. I really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you guys. And Nikki, I appreciate you being even open and mindful to this, because all of us know that they're going to put the heat on you one way or the other. And I appreciate you letting me play this stream, because but you saw how many different creators she threw into the mix of this on your panel and how that comes back to reflect on you. Like, it fucking sucks. Yeah, y'all, Nana's not drunk. That's a good point. Sarah, thank you so much. PG, now go buy some medicine. All right, y'all. Kathy, are you going live? You going live? Thank you so much, Sarah, again. And everybody else, thank you guys so much. I know, Supernatural Crime with Nikki, I know you're in a lose-lose situation. You really are. You're in a shitty spot. And that's the shitty thing, is because none of us are perfect, and we've all been there. We've all had friends that have duped us. Unfortunately, they use people. Like, it just fucking sucks. Thank you, Sunflowers. I'm waiting for Kathy to say if she's going live. You won't be a lone wolf, though, Nikki. You won't, because the people that stand with you will stand with you. The people that you own and take accountability to, your people will still be there with you. They'll walk with you through this. Teresa, those people like that, those are the valued ones. These aren't people that are ever going to be longevity. These aren't friends. These are people that use people for their shit. And that's not. I do too, PG. Kathy, where'd you go? Answer me. Are you going live? Kathy P, do I need to text you? Where'd you go? Yeah. Hold on to the people that actually have your back. That's what you need to do, is hold on to the people who truly want you to be better, do better. You can't please everybody. You cannot ever please everybody. But I'm going to tell you what, Revival, Amethyst, Bree, there's Kathy P. Wait, where'd you go? No, are you going live today? Are you going live today, Kathy P? those people are, if I started to act like this and just throw random, they would smack the ever-loving fucking shit out of me, because that's what good friends are for. Like, people who really want you to be better. My circle is tiny, 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 tiny. And that's great. Cat pee. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Sheila would smack me too. Sheila and Smiles would. But I respect them. I respect the shit out of them because they're honest with me. Okay. Kathy's going live later. All right. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Yeah, that's true. That's exactly true. The people who care will tell you when you're wrong. And it sucks to hear it sometimes, or will tell you, don't do that. So, all right, y'all, I'll see you guys at Kathy P's later if I'm not taking a nap. I am going to run. Bye, Zoya. Bye, Michael. That's the truth. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Marion, yes. All right, y'all. Bye.